Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. This is game number 44 of 162, with the date being May 15th, 2024. Hope everybody is doing well. Coming off another win for the Yankees. They continue to roll offensively and pitching-wise as well. Overall, things are clicking. Although, ignore that standings graphic for just a second here, because the Orioles actually, I just found out, won today. So they are now 27, there we go. I almost put 76 and 14. They are 27 and 14 and now tied. Tied back with us for first place in the American League East. So ideally, the Yankees will win again tonight, and in order to do so, they'll be turning to this lineup right here. Same thing as yesterday, just with Jose Trevino at catcher. Volpe, Soto, Judge, Verdugo, Stanton, Rizzo, Torres, Trevino, Cabrera. Point this out every time, but look at all those above league average WRC pluses. It's just Gleyber Torres who does not have a 100 or better, and even Gleyber, 2 hits yesterday coming off the 3-run shot that you're seeing here from Sunday. Overall numbers obviously still not good. He's got a long way to go, but if you want to go off the last 2 games or his last 4 at-bats, 5 at-bats, he's 3 for his last 5 with a homer, 2 hard hit balls yesterday, so maybe this is Gleyber on the brink of snapping out of it. Not sure. Either way, though, the Yankees' offense is definitely rolling as of late. Anthony Volpe, he stays hot. Yesterday had that RBI double. You see his last 7 games, hitting .344, 2 homers, a triple the other day in Tampa Bay, 8 RBIs, and he has now eclipsed a 2 WAR, which has him top 10 in the American League, on pace to have an over 7 WAR season as the shortstop for the New York Yankees, which is pretty freaking awesome. You see the rest of the stats: 351 OBP, 126 WRC plus. So after a couple weeks of not hitting the ball too well, not even just not hitting the ball well, but his at-bats looking, to be honest, quite putrid at times, where the plate discipline he showed in the first week or so, first 2 weeks, completely disappeared. Starting to come back, as well as he's taking pitches, taking balls to the opposite field, and you see his numbers starting to go back on the uptrend again. What else stands out here? Giancarlo Stanton, man, I was saying it in the beginning of the year, but it still kind of holds true. He might be at least one of, if not the most exciting at-bat for me as a Yankee fan. Right now, like today, I have him going deep. And you see the stats in his last 7 games: 3 homers with a .586 slugging percentage. Overall in the season, a 117 WRC plus. And there you see that laser from yesterday, where it was a changeup, I believe, that he was out in front of on the away half of the plate, and he just pulled it for a rocket, 115 miles an hour. He continues to have a very productive season for the Yankees. And someone who's had a decently productive season for the Yankees, just not so much as of late, Marcus Stroman. That's who will be getting the ball for New York tonight. First pitch coming up in about 5 minutes or so, by the way. So game time coming soon. But for Stroman, last time out against the Astros, not so great. And you see the overall numbers on the year. They're okay. I mean, a 3.80 ERA over 8 starts now. Not terrible, but 1.5 whip. That's in big part due to all the walks he's been giving up. Now, just 2 last time out, but the previous start against Detroit, that's when he walked the bases loaded. And before that, what was it, Milwaukee? He didn't do too well either. So yeah, the last few strings of starts for Marcus, not so great. But it's not like, I see some people acting like this guy's a bum. Do not get it confused, yo. I mean, this guy could have started the All-Star game for the American League last year, or excuse me, the National League. That's how good he was. And his first few starts with us were pretty damn good. Now, something to pay attention to, though, is I was looking at his splits. He is significantly better this year against righties than he is versus lefties. You see the stats right there. Righties batting just .238 with a .675 OPS against Stroman, whereas lefties batting .290 with a 1 OPS against Stroman this year. And I looked back, to last year, previous season, to see if that was the norm for him, and no. Last year, lefties had he was better against lefties, actually. Last year, a 194 batting average for lefties with a 575 OPS. For righties, 272 and 713. So, going to pay attention to that tonight, because I checked the Twins starting lineup, which I don't have up here. We'll see in a second when Yesa puts their graphic up. I think they're running out. I'm pretty sure it was 6 lefties tonight against Marcus Stroman. So, definitely something to keep our eye on there, as he's been significantly better against right-handers compared to left-handers. And for the Twins, Pablo Lopez, who, of course, many probably know that he was acquired in the Luis Arias deal with the Marlins. He is now with the San Diego Padres. But Pablo Lopez, he has been good. He was better last year overall numbers-wise, but his numbers outside, the ERA is not terrible. It's 3.89, but you see 55 Ks in 44 innings, a .98 whip. Something, I didn't look into this, so this could be me, speaking out of tune or whatever. My guess is Pablo Lopez probably had 1 bad start this year, and it wasn't his last time out. You see 6 1/3 against Seattle, just 1 run, no walks, 10 Ks. Going to be a good challenge for the Yankees tonight. And as I was talking a little about yesterday on the stream, This excites me. When I saw Pablo Lopez was pitching today for the Twins, I was like, word, let's do it. I see the a 4-game set with the Mariners at Yankee Stadium next week. I know they got a good pitching staff. What I say is, yo, let's do it. I have a lot of faith in this lineup, especially the way they're playing as of late, that, yo, when you're a good team, you kind of look forward to challenges like this. So while maybe I'll be eating my words in a few hours if he shuts us down, I'm actually pretty excited to see how the Yankees do against Pablo Lopez tonight, because he's an ace. He's a legitimate ace for the Minnesota Twins, so it should be a good one. First pitch coming up in just a little bit. Chat, go ahead and drop some score predictions, however you're feeling about tonight's game, whether it is score predictions or home run predictions, final line for Marcus Stroman, whatever you're feeling, go ahead and let me know in the chat, and I will check that out in just a second. I got Giancarlo Stanton going deep today. As for Marcus Stroman, I just really want him to limit the walks, which then again, I mean, he did do that last time out against Houston, but what was it, the big 3-run homer that I forget who hit, but it was a couple homers, or at least one big one, that led to him allowing 4 runs and 9 hits and 5 2/3. That's not going to cut it, and Stroman knows it. So ideally, let's kind of shoot for no more than, like, including walks, like 6 or 7 guys reaching base over 6. Because last time out, he allowed 11 with the 9 hits, 2 walks. Just let's keep that a little more in check. And that's why, the whip is so high, while the ERA is not terrible, 3.80. And again, that's mostly just his last few starts that he's been struggling. To begin the year, Stroman was pretty damn good. But yeah, by the way, did not mention this just yet, but this game is on Prime. This game is on Prime for those who did not know that. So I got to, in order to watch these games on MLB TV, if you're trying to watch Prime on MLB TV and you're using a VPN, you got to put yourself out of the country. So I'm technically in Japan right now. And that's what I'll be watching on Prime. But yeah, closing in on first pitch here. I might actually refresh my screens real quick, just to ensure I'm not. We'll let it run. It's just still in the MLB TV commercial break, so I don't want to get screwed. Diet Pepsi from 7-Eleven, of course. It's got the big gulp. Let me pull up the chat here, see how you guys are feeling. The Orioles already won today. They were on the verge of losing, and then Adley hit a 2-run walk-off homer in the 9th, which that kind of stinks. So back to being tied for first place in the AL East. But if the Yankees pull out a win today, they will be able to reclaim first, even though I know it's only May. What's good, Donna? How's it going? What is life? Good to see you. Matt, how's it going? James is asking my predictions for this game. Well, of course I have the Yankees winning. I'll never not choose the Yankees winning, pregame. But in particular, Giancarlo Stanton doing well. Ideally, another homer. Just because somebody described it so well in my Instagram comment section before, where it's like, when Giancarlo's off, he's really off. But when he's on, he's really on. And that's so true. And right now it feels like, for the most part, he's kind of on. Again, you see the stats over his last 7, 586 slugging, 3 homers. Yes, just cut back from commercial break, by the way. So we are just about all set for baseball to get going. Again, lineup for tonight: Volpe, Soto, Judge, Verdugo, Stanton, Rizzo, Torres, Trevino, Cabrera. Look at those WRC pluses. Yep. Did I say Amazon or Apple? Yeah, no, Amazon Prime. What's good, Morgan? Sup, Nick, Dylan, Brian, BC, Tom, how's it going, yo? Good to see everybody in the chat. Nick, I see you. Matt, I got you too. What up, yo? What is up? Brian says, it's on Prime, but it's still Yes's broadcast. What's the point? LOL. For Amazon's end, just so they can get viewers, of course. Which, I already got Prime. It's really not that big a deal. For me, it's a very niche issue of, I don't like having to use my VPN on my Instagram Clips computer. This, I usually use Watch Yes Network over here. And that never buffers, and it works well for the Instagram Clips. But hey, first world problems, it's all good. My dad, though, can't stand when it's on Prime. But lucky for him, though, I'm always ahead of him, so he hears my screaming, and it kind of alerts him what's coming next. Like when Stanton went deep yesterday, and I'm like, he knows the home run's incoming. Whereas when the game's on Prime, he's actually ahead of me by like a second or two. So for that reason, he should like it. But Lopez finishing up his warm-up pitches here. Let me see if the ESPN score bug is up and running so I can get this going on. What's good, Michael? Golden Spatian, how you doing, bro? Narco, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Is it crazy to have the alien to play second base once he comes back? That is crazy. Jason Megas is not going to be playing second base. He ain't going to be in the big leagues right away once his rehab is done. That's my prediction. I'll probably do an individual video on that soon. But, all right, we are pretty much all set. I'm still waiting on a box score from ESPN, so bear with me on that. But yeah, ready for another night of baseball. Nothing else really going on in sports, right? Right, chat? No Knicks in it, obviously. Rangers, I believe, are off too, aren't they? I believe, right? Are the Rangers off, chat? Dope jacket, Dan. Thank you, BTW. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Just got this like last weekend. For those, many of you guys know the story, but my boy Michael Marquez was in the mall, Freehold Mall. He saw it, sent a picture of me. He's like, yo, this is pretty slick. I'm like, that's really fucking slick. Pick that shit up for me. And he did. Yeah, I like it. Thank you. Let me try to refresh the box score. Rangers play tomorrow. Yep, word. Cool. So, is that 2 days in a row, I think, each for off for the Knicks and the... Because the Knicks have off tomorrow, too, I believe. So, that's good. I feel like they've been just playing every other day. Yeah, 1 second, guys. I'm getting the... I'm just trying to get the box score up here real quick. Let's go, Volpe. 0-2. Nope, did not go. Yo, did anybody see the moment yesterday with the Marlins where it was another kind of Aaron Boone situation where the umpire thought somebody from the dugout said something and they didn't, and the Skip Schumacher's like, "Wow, who you ejecting? Who you ejecting?" Like, I didn't say nothing. Like, who you ejecting? He's like, "I don't know. I heard somebody pick a guy." And Skip Schumacher's like, "I'm not gonna pick a guy." And sooner or later, the bench coach got ejected. But goddamn, bro, it seems like every day. It seems like every day there's as Volpe pops out, there's something going on with the umpires. Which, hey, when it doesn't happen to us, you can laugh at it. But, like, you guys know how I was and how we all were. Like, when Judge got ejected. Come on. Give me a break. All right. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Week's flying by, yo. Already hump day? What? Pretty good day today. I like these 7:40 starts, yo. You guys know how I feel about late night baseball. Well, not late night, but I think 7:40 is kind of perfect. It allows me to go about my day. Not too much in a rush. But speaking of being in a rush, tomorrow we'll see what's good with that. I have to I gotta go back to Hoboken to drop all the checks or whatever, and it's a weekday day game, so that might be tough. But I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I'm gonna try to figure it out. Popped him out. Nice. How to play. Well, let me refresh this.
So here's what we've been talking about. Pretty good names on that list.
Look at that, most walks all time before he's 26. Juan Soto. Wow, he has the most walks all time before turning 26. Ahead of Mickey Mantle, Mel Ott, Eddie Matthews, Bryce Harper, Eddie Yost. That's just cool. There's so many stats like that for Soto. Not necessarily like number one, but where he ranked just amongst like, for like before 26 stats and how he's pacing. Like Mickey Mantle, Ted Williams, all that. All right. 1 sec, guys. I'm almost there. Almost there.
1-2 on Soto.
Let's go, Soto.
Great numbers lifetime against Lopez. 10 for 27 with 3.
A little hot in my room. What the hell?
And a 514 on base percentage.
There we go. All right. Good shit. We chilling, chat? You guys ready to kick it? Cheers to you guys. And cheers to another Yankees win. 28-15 is such a nice record, though. Like, that shit's clean. We are having a good season so far. Damn. So we're going to miss. Soto's a little bit off lately. All good, but just a little bit off. Here's Judge. Oh, also, I didn't even mention this before. Soto's got great career numbers off of Lopez. You see that 370 batting average in 27 at-bats, 3 homers, 6 RBI. Well, now 28 at-bats. But entering the game at least, hitting 370 off of him. 3 homers, 6 RBIs. And, oh, drill! Get out, ball! Let's go! Beautiful. First career homer off of Lopez for Judge. And number 11 on the season. He remains one of the hottest hitters in baseball, folks. It was only a matter of time. And a matter of time, it started like 2 weeks ago at this point. He's been cooking for a while. And just like that, Yanks on the board 1-0.
Can I say wow?
Yeah, you could say wow, Jeff Nelson. I ain't gonna go into the whole spiel, but people actually doubted this man. Is quite funny. But 1-0 Yankees on a solo shot by Judge. And just like that, off to a good start. Let me get this up on Yanks. Said that was a no doubter. What's the distance on that? They say distance? That had to have been at least like.
What a swing.
That's 420 plus for sure. Good shit, Cap. And that was drilled deep to right. That one's off the wall. All right, let me get this shit up on. Oh, it's Verdugo's birthday. Happy birthday, Verdugo. Fucking goat. Nice. And we got the distance on that Judge homer.
On his birthday.
467. Let's go. Hell yes. That's awesome.
screen in right center field. It's got to get up over that screen into the stands. There's a planter up there. It's got to get over that or into it for it to be a homer.
Pitch to Stanton is a strike.
Let's go, Stanton. Dude, Judge fucking crushed that shit. Holy crap. Let's go, Chad. Good shit. All right. Good start. Good start. Running scoring position, too. Good shit, Verdugo. Good shit. What's good, Yankees finest? Predicting an 8-3 win, huh? Word. 113 off the bat. Let's go. Wow, yeah, Judge smoked that shit. Getting up on Yanks Ave now. Let's go, Stanton. Ooh. That was right down the middle, 95. 467 feet. Yeah, that shit was crushed. That shit was crushed. Come on, Stanton. 1 and 2. Good fight.
Still 1 and 2.
Good fight.
You watch this swing from Judge. First pitch fastball, belt high.
Crush that shit, man.
This is just a matter of everybody watching to see how far this thing goes. This is about the third row in that third deck.
467 feet. Soft ground ball to first, Santana.
All right. All good. All right. Judge solo shot in the first. We're up 1-0. Now, these were Judge's stats entering in the last 15 games, batting .327, 453 on base, .692 slugging with 5 homers. That was entering today. And, dude, it all coincides with just not having a spring training. He had 3 weeks of not doing shit at the plate, which, you know, we acknowledged, and I was frustrated by myself, but I just can't imagine ever actually being worried about him. That's all I'm saying. I just don't get it. And as you see here, he is certainly just fine. So WRC Plus now above 150 most likely for Judge, almost definitely. Will I stream tomorrow? I'm hoping so, Tristan. I'm definitely hoping so. That's the plan. But I have to go back to Hoboken again, bro, because I got dropped with them checks for like the security pods and all that. And it's a weekday day game, which is tough. So that's the plan, was just to stream. If it weren't for having to go to Hoboken, I don't know yet. But to be honest, there's a possibility we don't. There is a possibility we don't. Which is one of the many reasons why weekday day games should not be a thing, yo. Which I understand what the purpose is. It's getaway day. You gotta, Yankees are traveling back home to get to for the 3-game set with the White Sox. I get it. But in my ideal world, there's no 1 o'clock weekday games. It's always tough. Even if I wasn't doing this, or honestly, it's just tough. It's like during the workday. Like if I worked a normal job in a way where I was not even just a matter of working from home. Because when I'm at the office, I can watch the game too. Back in the day, if I was working at Verizon, selling phones or whatever, I would be able to watch a 1 o'clock day game or something. A weekday day game. Let's go, Stro. Yeah, so for those just joining, we talked about it in the pregame. Stroman, first of all, his overall numbers, solid 3.80 ERA. His last few starts, not so great. And in part, overall in the season, any part that mainly when he struggled, it's been against lefties. 238 batting average versus righties, 675 OPS. It's lefties, though, 290 batting average with a 1.018 OPS. So lefties have crushed him, which is not always the norm for him. Last year, they had a 500 OPS against Stroman. Lefties did. So something to keep your eye on. Especially because the Twins have 6 lefties in their lineup. And lefty hit the ball hard there, but stayed up, 1 dead. Dan, you should invest in stocks. Maybe one day, bro. My mom was talking to me today, are you going to want to buy a house one day? I can't even think about that stuff yet. Yankees win a World Series, I'll invest in something. John Boy Hofstra. I work at John Boy Media. The greatest company in the fucking world. What's that from? Dude, why is it hot in my room? Let's go, Stro. Yeah, so 6 lefties / switch hitters in the lineup for the Twins. So we'll see how Stroman does. Another lefty here in Larnach. He's been good. 328 average. Goddamn. They got some good hitters, the Twins do. What is Charlotte's Web? You see that? On the advertisement thing? Charlotte's Web? That's not just for the book, right? That's got to be like an app or something. That'd be funny as hell if just like the publishers of Charlotte's Web just hit up MLB to advertise.
If you're Stroman and
No, bro, I can't even look at myself. Sports supposed to be so dirty this haircut. What the hell?
outside park, and that's
It'll be back. It'll be back. Line to center, relatively hard hit. Right to Judge, though. Okay, decent contact, 2 batters in, 2 lefties off Stroman, but nothing to show for it. They can hit the ball 120 miles an hour for all I care, as long as they're outs. I don't give a goddamn. Jeffers. Yeah, so I mean, the top 6 guys in their lineup, OPS-wise, 770, 858, 997, 912, 791, 780. So all first 6 hitters in the Twins lineup, significantly, all of them significantly above average.
1-0.
The Twins, I think, are a much better team when a right-handed pitcher's out there. When you get Larnach and Kepler, Julian in the lineup. Kirilov as well.
His pitches look good, though, even when he's struggling. I mean, especially against the Tigers when he was walking the world. He wasn't like Luis Hill in Toronto where he was all over the place. He was just missing. Like that right there. That's a slider. That's a good pitch. Oh, actually, you got a swing and strike on that. But that's a good pitch. He just doesn't give in ever.
Good slider down and away.
Even when it's 3-2 bases loaded, which we saw a couple weeks ago against Detroit. Let's go, Straw, 1-2. Fly ball center field. Should be no problem. Nice. All right. So 3 pretty decently hit balls, but scoreless. That's all that matters. Scoreless, 1-2-3 for Marcus Stroman in the first. On to the second, which would be Rizzo, Torres, Trevino. Dude, we haven't even talked about Trevino. I mean, we did a little bit yesterday, but he's starting today, so I want to bring it up again. Where you at? Right here. Look at those stats, dude. I mean, holy shit, a 130 WRC plus from Jose Trevino. You see the 2 homers on Sunday, which were not cheapies by any means. Those were absolute bullets. Hitting 293 now, OBP over 340. And we all know about his defense. I mean, it's insane. Just insane that the Yankees are getting the production they are at a catcher. And it's a couple surprising ways. I mean, obviously Austin Wells, for the most part, has kind of struggled this year. A lot of it due to bad luck. Even him, he's at this was entering today, these stats, or entering yesterday, excuse me, 94 WRC plus, so just a little bit below league average. Trevino had a 130 WRC plus, and both of those two rank like towards the very top of the league in pitch framing. The only slight you can give the Yankees catchers is that they're not, and this is a problem, they're not good at throwing base runners out. But even that, Trevino had a couple good throws in Tampa Bay, so maybe we're trending up in that department as well. But yeah, Trevino due up third. And he's an exciting at bat now all of a sudden. And I say all of a sudden personally because you guys know going into the year I was very low on him offensively. Or like was saying, don't expect anything from him offensively. Because in 2022, those 6 weeks where he was a good hitter, you look at the rest of his career, it was a total and complete aberration. Or aberration, whatever it is. Aberration. Well, he's shutting me the hell up so far. And then some, man. I mean, if I wasn't even going to hope for like a 100 WRC plus at a Trevino, which for those who aren't familiar with WRC plus, 100 is league average. So wasn't really even shooting for that. And he's been 30% above at 130. So you're a beast, Trevino. You are a beast. Due up third. Rizzo, Glaber, Trevino. Rizzo's been good, man. Rizzo's been good. You see the last 15 games, and we've talked about this already for a good few days now, but he's been consistent. He's been consistently like for the last, it goes past those 15 games. He's been really hot the last 2 weeks, sure. But over the last month, you look at his stats, he's just barely below an 800 OPS. So he's answered a lot of questions with this recent stretch of offensive consistency. That was something I was worried about. You guys know, especially when he was looking kind of weird on defense, Rizzo was. Like in Toronto where he missed that pop-up and like it looked like his depth perception was off. That one time he reacted late to a line drive, I was thinking like, shit, man, like is his head... And knock on wood on all this shit. Obviously, it's only May. But I was nervous. Like, dude, Rizzo's head might just be fucked. But the way he's hitting lately, I mean, let me just pull his page back up here. Nobody that's dealing with a concussion still is putting up those numbers in the last 15 games. Or just his overall numbers on the year. You don't even got to look at the last 15. He's a 122 WRC plus in 42 games this season. Rizzo's been good. Rizzo has been good. No, this was supposed to be like completely full, by the way, for game time. And it's like already gone. That might drop. Wow. I went deeper than I thought it would. Here's Glaber.
Lopez graduated from high school at age 18 and was accepted into medical.
Hell yeah, 300 in the chat. That's badass. How is WRC plus calculated? I couldn't tell you, bro. I just use it. I don't calculate it. That's a Google question. Hey, thanks, Phil. I appreciate you. Oh, dude. Oh, I thought you were saying you're at Savannah Bananas. I'm gonna go there sometime. I'm not even a big gimmicky baseball guy, not at all actually. But oh, am I too close to the mic? Thank you, D. I have a bad habit of doing that. I do the Elvis Presley where I hold on to it because he does that.
Just traded over here from.
And then sometimes Elvis will deep throat the mic.
As soon as he got here, he signed that big deal.
4 years.
I ain't doing that.
$73.5 million.
Down in Louisiana, where the alligators grow so mean. Let's go, Glabes. Glaber, 2 hits yesterday. 2 hits following his 3-run homer on Sunday, which that shit was nice, man. That shit was nice.
Really sharp dude.
So maybe all he needed was a little morale boost. And I hope he's coming off a good series here overall with Minnesota. And then when we get back to the stadium for Friday's game to begin the series against the White Sox, I hope he gets a nice little, I'm not requesting a Trey Turner ovation, but I hope he gets a nice little hand. Ground ball up the middle, and another hit! Dude, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. So 3 for his last, well, including the home run on Sunday, he's 4 for his last 7. 2 hits yesterday, hitting his first at-bat today, then the 3-run shot, of course, on Sunday. Good shit. That's good shit, chat. Yes, indeed. Kind of doo-doo, you just want to take a fucking bite at him. Here's Trevino. Let's go, Trevino.
That they think the Marlins are going to expect to be a prospect, but you never know. I mean, you don't know what these guys are going to be like when they get a little bit higher in the organization, and every organization evaluates their prospects different than others.
Well, Kim Ng made the trade. Then she left that position. And Peter Bendix came over from Tampa Bay, and he's the one who made this trade. So he didn't have any skin in the game in terms of a rise, and ended up trading him. And a very early trade, well before the trade deadline.
Great deal for the Twins. Great deal.
May 3rd.
Which, not a hot take. Everybody knows this. But getting Pablo Lopez for looser eyes.
That was pretty much a high-profile trade, and that was right.
I mean, he's not like the cream of the crop ace, but he's an ace. As Trevino lines a single to right field. Good shit. That boy, Trevino. Dude, he's going to be batting fucking 300 soon. He was in 293 going into that at bat. Let's see. What's he at now? Man, that's soda. That's probably 700 milligrams of caffeine on the day. So I'm if I start like, oh, he's over 300. He's at 303. Let's go, dude. Jose freaking Trevino is slashing 303, 349, 461. Is that over? That's an 800 OPS, yo. That is an 800 OPS that Jose Trevino has. That's badass. Let's go, Cabrera. Yo, yeah, and Waldo's back over league average with a 101 WRC plus. He's been picking it up again. You know, he cooled off for a bit, but like the power isn't really there so much. But I mean, had an RBI yesterday. Had it was a good sack fly with the bases loaded. He's had a couple of hits. I think he's had a couple of like multi-hit games recently too. So I mean, good defense. He just remains a solid fill-in for DJ LeMahieu.
But it evolved into a conversation about respect for a fellow Venezuelan. Oswaldo said Pablo Lopez is a legend in his eyes. He said he was compelled to reach out to Pablo after last year's World Baseball Classic because Lopez.
There's my guy Shackle.
For Venezuela. And then afterwards with reporters, Lopez, the way Oswaldo described it, went into such great detail with his English answer.
700 milligrams of caffeine. I'm having palpitations just thinking about that. Yeah, dude. I mean, 700 is probably an exaggeration, but I do know the limit. Not the limit, but the recommended dose is like, or per day is 400. But like, I'm 6'3", like 200 or 6'2", 6'3"-ish, 190 pounds. So I feel like it's a little bit higher for me. I work out a decent amount, and I got no other excuses other than that. But anyways, it's a large cold brew in the morning from Dunkin', less ice, so I get more coffee. That, they say, is, on Google, when you look it up, it's 374 milligrams of caffeine. I bet it's probably around 400. Ripped! Right field! Attaboy! Good shit! You gonna hold him? Yeah. Alright, holding him for, yeah, top, bet. Dude. Again! Dude, they did it yesterday in the second inning as well. Dude, they literally in the second inning yesterday had 3 straight singles to load the bases. That's pretty cool. Word. So Gleyber, Trevino, Waldo, singles, and now we're all set up for Volpe. Let's go. Give me a good AB here. Give me a good AB, nothing on the ground. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, cold brew, 400 milligrams of caffeine, and then I got a Bang Energy for the gym, 200 milligram. That's 600. And then is Volpe to center? That might dunk. Nope, but that should get the run in. What an idiot! Well, Gleyber's gonna score anyways, probably. But what was he doing? K's really going into him.
Running to the dugout, thinking that was the third out. It is 2-0 Yanks.
He made a blunder.
Okay,
Yesterday as
I mean,
well.
who was on third base?
A ball in center field.
I mean, that guy's a jackass no matter what, but I feel like he probably ends up scoring. Gleyber Torres, I mean, Gleyber's not that fast.
Torres was going right away. You watch Torres, he's gonna
Yeah, Gleyber was going no matter what.
The Twins make a play at the plate.
I mean, he would have had a shot. He would have had a shot. No matter what, it's stupid. I think he probably ends up scoring anyways. Like, when I saw that ball to center field, I was content when he caught the ball. Like, okay, sack fly.
There's Soto.
But, yo, dude, that's the type of shit, like,
You really have to wonder.
that's something I feel like Aaron Hicks would do. And I'm not an Aaron Hicks, like, hater at all.
They wouldn't be in.
But holy shit, bro. Like, if I was a fan of the Twins right now, man, I'd be on fucking Twitter. Typing away.
Twins. He can play the corner outfield spots.
Let me get up on Yanks Ave.
He's had some problems out there. I was talking to some of the Twin announcers, and they said,
Let's go, Soto, first and second.
Center fielder.
Too dead.
That's another perfect example of a huge mistake.
So what is it? 2-0 now? Nice. Let's go, Soto.
There's some grumbling amongst the Minnesota Twin fans, and you'll see the play again, that the Twins had to cut payroll by a lot this year because of the problem they had with their regional sports network, and the rights fee went way down. And they know that Buxton is going to get hurt. I mean, that's just part of Byron Buxton's game, unfortunately. Last year, they were ready for it. They spent a lot of money for backup Michael Taylor.
Right.
This year, they didn't, and they're playing a guy out of position.
And Buxton was going to
Drilled?
DH.
Nah. Nah.
Ball center field. Castro gets this one, and that, by the way, Willie, is the
Oh, yo, K's such a dick. You hear that? And that, by the way, Willie, is the third out. Yo, he's such a punk. I love it. All right, bet. 2-0 Yankees. 2-0 Yankees just like that. Judd solo shot. Dan Shackle, McPherson doing Rated this weekend. Yeah, no, I saw that. It's cool. I saw that. He, which I was kind of confused at first when I read the report. So McPherson's going to be, like, Keith is going to be in the booth with him, right? Like, he's going to basically be the color guy while Shackle does play-by-play. SP says, I do 300 milligrams of Celsius 8:30 a.m. every morning, another cup of coffee 11 a.m., or if someone pisses me off on a call, another coffee at 5 p.m. All right, yo, SP, so we're probably kind of in the same range. I mean, listen, I know 700 is excessive. I shouldn't do 700. But, like, the way I see it, doing a large cold brew from Dunkin' in the morning and then a fucking bang, like, that's kind of normal. And I do it before I work out, too. Like, it's not like I can just, like, sit down, chug a cold brew in the morning at my desk, and then an energy drink on top of that and just be doing desk work. Like, you know? I don't know. Kay does throw elite shade. That's so true, Morgan. That is very true. How does the human body handle all the workouts, coffee, working, etc., LOL? Well, that's what makes me feel a little bit better about it, yo. Because if I didn't work out, I'd probably feel a little bit weird about the caffeine. And I've been to a cardiologist before. Because you know I'm like a hypochondriac and shit. Like, I used to always think I'm having heart attacks. I would think, like, I'm about to die or some shit. So I went to a cardiologist. And they say I'm all good. Like, so much so they were kind of, like, annoyed that I was there. Because they probably just assumed I was in perfect health. I did, like, the whole, I didn't run on the treadmill, but I did the, like, the proper EKG and shit. Which you can literally do that on your Apple Watch, by the way. You know? But, yeah. I know we're talking about caffeine. I ain't giving up anytime soon. I could be doing heroin, chat. And you're getting on me about my caffeine intake? Come on. Come on. Oh, why did I refresh? I didn't have to do that. I'm just busting, by the way. I'm just busting. Sometimes the commercial breaks, well, we're good now. Sometimes the commercial breaks are so long that I get nervous and my VPN froze. We're all good. Yo, I cooked a nice yo, chat. You guys actually might be kind of like proud of me in a way. I cooked today. I cooked a whole frozen bag of Target chicken breasts, seasoned them up and shit, put them in the oven for an hour, and then I heated up a little steamed broccoli bag, ripped. And that shit was good. I need to get down to 185. I'm kind of in a cut right now, and I want to get a little bit leaner. I know I'm not saying I'm freaking fat, so I don't need that spiel. But you know, bulk. You bulk, you cut. And right about now, it's fucking May 15th, yo. Memorial Day's in 11 days. Not that I'm doing nothing, because the Yankees are in San Diego playing the Padres. Night game, Memorial Day weekend. Well, Friday night game in San Diego, it's like a 9:40 start. Saturday night game in San Diego, same thing, 9:40 start. And then Sunday's a day game, so I might go out later that night. Because Memorial Day's... We have off Memorial Day, by the way. We're off on Memorial Day, the Yankees are. But yeah, that's just kind of so far away. So in terms of talking about the Yankees schedule. Got to beat up on the White Sox this weekend. And then I'm so pumped for the Mariners series next week, bro. I can't wait. Rip to right. Oh, goddamn. That could be trouble. Nope. Soto. I don't mean to keep going back to this, but this new viewers or whatever. Stroman and his splits lefties versus righties. And so far we've seen pretty much every ball hit. Seems like it's been hard hit, and they've all come off lefty bats. This year, 675 OPS versus righties, 1.018 against lefties. So, 6 of the 9 hitters are switch or left-handed in the Twins lineup today. Something to pay attention to, bruh. Something to pay attention to. Cook now while you have the kitchen, Dan. Yo, but no, Yankees Finest, the crib that I got like approved for or whatever. This one does have a kitchen. They rejected me with the no kitchen crib because I'm too young. They don't believe that I'm not gonna like party and be loud and shit. Which maybe I would be loud like doing this, but like I don't really party or nothing, especially in season. Hell nah. Dude, it's one thing like I remember last year I watched the Yankee game at AC because it was end of the season. This is like after Jason already got fucking hurt and shit, which I still say the lowest point. And I don't want to be talking about 2023, but real quick, the lowest point of 2023 easily is after Jason tore his UCL. Because the little excitement we did have dangled in front of us after the season was already kind of, the trade deadline, blah, 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 kind of know you're done. Then Jason comes back up. You get a little sliver of hope. Not even just hope, but a reason to watch. And then when he lost him, I was like, man, this really does suck. But anyways, if the team's like ever out of it, which is the only example I have is last year. I remember I went to AC and I watched the game there. Other than that, I don't like really watching games at bars or like watching games at places because a lot of times you can't hear the commentary. Which, that's an E6. All good, Volp. Just hopefully this run does not score. All good as long as the run doesn't score. You know what I mean? Like, I like watching games here, and I'm not even saying about the watch party or whatever. Like watch side. Like if I'm just chilling by myself, I'm the same way. Like I want to be my home couch, in seat by first pitch, and just that's nothing. If I'm not in seat by first pitch, that throws off the whole game for me. I never feel settled in if I miss first pitch, which I have not yet this year. Rip to right foul. What's this? Oh yeah, we're getting like an intern now on Baseball Today. I was saying to Rose, like, what the hell is he gonna do? But apparently he's gonna be in the live chat, which would be cool. For those who watch Baseball Today, if not, you can just ignore. Let's go, Stro. I'm still gonna get myself a do-rag. If Verdugo's wearing them, I can wear them, right? Yo, I'll tell you this, chat. Come playoffs, assuming Stroman gets a start, which he will. That's the thing, by the way. Don't really consider Stroman a bum now. A lot of people just say, like, when Cole comes back, kick Stroman out of the rotation. Like, that's not happening. That is not happening. Stroman's a very good pitcher. But has had a few rocky starts. Anyways, how about me wearing a do-rag come Marcus Stroman's playoff start? That would be badass. And if Verdugo's wearing it, that means it's socially acceptable. You know? What would I kind of look like Verdugo? I got like the red skin tone. Kind of look like a leprechaun, you know?
Well, Joe Torre always told the story about Derek Jeter in 1996 when Jeter...
Who's getting kicked out then, Dan? Because I really don't know. I don't really know either, but I'll tell you this. If it's not going to be Luis Seal, which Seal is pitching too well to have it be him. And that really set in for me after the Baltimore start. How good he was, and the fact that that was the only game he won. He outdueled Corbin Burns. That's where it started to set in for me, and then ever since then, he's been continuing to be great. Pitched well against Houston. Pitched well recently against Tampa Bay. 2.51 ERA in the season. Is one of the leaders in the American League in Ks per nine. He's been amazing. I just don't think there's any way you take him out of the rotation. So that being the case, if you're sticking to a 5-man staff, which I think they will, the only guy I can think of other than Heel to go to the bullpen would be Nestor. Which is still a hard decision, but I mean, it's definitely a decision you got to make. Because again, I don't think they go to a 6-man staff. Like pretty much every pitcher, especially Cole, would have to be on board with that. Which you could, actually you could make the case like maybe if that can have advantages for 3 reasons. First one being what we're discussing, we don't have to have this conversation. Everybody gets a start. So like you don't have to take anybody out of the rotation. 2, you could make the case Garrett Cole coming off that injury, you want to ease him back in, pitch him every 6th day. And Luis Heel, this is another topic conversation. Coming off Tommy John, the Yankees say they don't have like an exact pitch inning limit on him. Like you know how Steven Strasburg in 2012, it was like as Stroman walked to Castro. Steven Strasburg, whatever the number was, he hit 150 innings and then okay, boom, you're done. The Yankees apparently are doing that this year. I read an article, and I won't go too in detail about it because I don't fully understand it, but the Yankees have like technology to be able to read energy levels, and they will be able to know when Luis Gil's or anybody's arm is like fatigued, apparently. Anyways, the third reason, after not having to take anybody out of the rotation, plus maybe give Cole a little more, extra rest coming off the arm injury, is that way you don't load up Luis Gil innings-wise as much, and you give him a little bit more rest coming off Tommy John. Just a thought, like, if you were to be in support of the six-man rotation, that would be why. Mostly because of the first reason of, like, you don't got to take anybody out then. But, man, I've seen that shit kind of not work in the past, man. It could just be one pitcher that doesn't like if Cole doesn't want a six-man staff, I'm not saying he's like would be a diva about this, but it's a reasonable, especially for pitchers, man. We all know, talked about this yesterday, like they're creatures of habit, all that shit, they're annoying with it. Like, a lot of pitchers don't want to pitch every 6th day. They've been doing every fifth day for the last, in Cole's sake, for over a decade now, So, I brought this up yesterday, but I remember CC Sabathia, for those who remember the 2011 season when Phil Hughes came back after he was hurt for a while, and he was an 18-game winner the year before. So, of course, he was going to get a spot in the rotation, but they had to go to a six-man staff. And, dude, I don't think it was coincidence. I'm pretty sure CC even acknowledged after they didn't like it, as Stroman strikes out Santana. Very nice. 2 dead? 2 dead, yeah. But CC got rocked while they were in a six-man staff. Like, some pitchers just don't like it. So, that's the obvious answer. And then there's taking out Luis Gil, which I was on board for quite some time, the idea of that, because, dude, Gil stuff. And this was a take I had like a couple weeks in this season when Gil was still doing well, but it was before like he really started to like take off. I mean, he was always, you guys at the point. I was like, Gil stuff out of the bullpen will translate so well, like it's a no-brainer that they'll do that. And at the time, it felt like the Yankees probably needed a little bullpen boost. But, nice pitch. Obviously, he's pitched too well. And it's not like Nestor's pitched bad. Here's the thing, everybody in this rotation, when Cole comes back, like, has a reason to stay. But if it's not going to be Gil and it is going to be somebody, I feel like it's Nestor. See that sitting Strasburg didn't help his injuries. Absolutely want back. Absolutely. And, dude, I feel like that's got to be part of the plan with the Yankees, too, regarding Gil not having an exact, like, whether it's a pitch count limit, innings limit. That shit doesn't fucking work. It doesn't ever work. I mean, dude, I've been thinking about that lately, too, with just the way they're operating with their rest days. I think in part it's, outside voices finally starting to get to them a little bit, like, yo, you got to stop you got to go for wins. You got to stop resting Judge on an opportunity to sweep. You got to stop having these scheduled off days that, a player hits a home run and all of a sudden they're sitting the next day like, what the hell? You guys know the deal. I think also in part it's because, dude, like, what do you have to lose, man? We've been going off this load management shit for really the whole Judge era, sitting guys, it feels like every 7th day or every 6th day, sitting them when we know it's not normal to be sitting a player in that situation. But what does it still lead to? Injuries. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton, for example, they rest him like a fucking, a mother effer, man. I mean, he has sat down, prior to this year at least, all the time. They treat him literally like a baby. Boone had a quote last year at the beginning of the season where it was like, we're not going to play him more than or we're going to rest him every 5th day. And I was like, yo, wait, what? But it always leads to him getting hurt anyways. Like, he still got hurt. So why not just run them all out there and see what happens? You know what I mean? And you saw the success the Braves had last year. At least another walk for Stroman, man. Come on. So yeah, whether it's Luis Gil and his pitch count, or looking at the Strasburg shirt, just in general, with pitchers especially, yo, it's like they're all getting hurt anyways. Maybe it's because you're making them all fragile, Or maybe Giancarlo Stanton was getting cold because his body wasn't as consistently loose from playing almost every day.
Next thing you know, that umpire's forcing you to come out over the plate a little
You know?
more. I think that's why we're seeing a lot of off speed from Stroman right now. He hasn't thrown
So how many walks does Stroman have here?
nearly enough here in the first 2 innings.
All right, so that's the second walk. Yeah, Stroman not looking great so far.
Comes out to break it up.
Who's up? Miranda. All right, at least he's a righty.
So the Twins threatening here in the second.
Hey, Dan, the Judge era started in 2016, right? Well, technically, yes, Narco. He was called up in 2016, August 13, 2016, the day after A-Rod retired. But when I say the Judge era, for future reference, although you're obviously not wrong, 2016 was called up, I'm referring to 2017 on. That's like the start of the Baby Bombers, and now we're in the Juan Soto and Judge Captain era, if you want to differentiate the two. But generally speaking, I will always refer to the Judge era, and that is just present time dating back to the start of 2017. Which I usually just would call the Baby Bombers era, but you're not going to call that now. All right, let's go, Stroh. Ground ball to Volpe. Nice. Attaboy. Also, I got to cut Stroh some slack, because I forgot. The first run I got on was a Volpe error, right? So, all good. All good. Got out of it anyways, so we're chilling. Who's up, chat? Who is up? Judge, Verdugo, Stan. Let's go. That's nice. Oh, that's great. That is great. I still can't believe that that Verdugo double dropped yesterday, man. Look at this shit. Off the bat, like when I was putting this highlight in today, I just saw the ball off the bat. I mean, it did have some carry to it, so I'm not even going to try to really knock Castro all that much. Which, shit, if you are, he's having a rough series. But, he needed that, though. He's been kind of struggling a little bit lately. WRC Plus still at 113, but a week ago it was at like 120-something, you know? What was a pre-2017 era? I would say that was the... in between 2017, like 2013 to 2015, 2016, I would say that was like the transition, like intermission era, you know, which, dude, to the Yankees' credit, man, I mean, they pulled it off big time. I think a lot of teams try to pull off what the Yankees did in 2016. I mean, the 2-week rebuild, I feel like, I mean, obviously, that's the first time I experienced something like that, but like, to this moment, they're the only team I feel like that successfully pulled that off so well. Going from, like, being down here, aging veterans, out of a playoff spot, but having enough talent to trade and get back worthwhile prospects, which at least at the time they were worthwhile, as well as calling out the kids and making a change, or making a drastic change in the franchise's outlook within, ultimately was 2 weeks. Because, I mean, you trade everybody, Chapman, Miller, Belcher, you guys know the deal, all those guys at the 2016 deadline. And then a week and a half later, all of a sudden, these kids come up, as well as, you know, Gary Sanchez being a big part of it. And they were, like, in contention. They came within a game of the wild card. They ended up missing it, but then we know what happened in 2017 and on. Which, it's honestly, it's kind of hard to look back at that time because it never actually amounted to anything. You know? I look at the 2017 Yankees the way I look at, like, if I go back and watch 2017 Yankees highlights, the same way I feel when I watch, like, Star Wars The Force Awakens. Like, I love The Force Awakens. I was a big fan of The Force Awakens. But if I go back and watch that shit now, it's like, it always makes you upset because it's like, dude, nothing came out of this, but there was so much potential. You know what I mean? So it's almost hard for me to look back at 2017. Once the Yankees win the World Series, it'll be fine. I just, like, I don't really as much like look back at 2017. In part also because the Astros, obviously, and that shit, but I remember even saying at the time, and this wasn't like a thing I was predicting, but, like, I did get concerned at the time, end of 2017, after we got eliminated, how, here's Judge with the, what is it, a 2-0 count? We're like, Yankees get eliminated, and, like, all these articles come out. I think when I wrote a little bit, I wrote the same shit, so it's fine, whatever. But it's like, the Yankees had a magical year. They came so close. They got eliminated, but they will be back and better. And I just remember thinking, it's like, yo, like, you don't know that. It is so freaking hard to win a World Series. So hard. Which is why I actually do not totally disagree with 2-2, with when the Yankees say that the playoffs are a crapshoot. Because they kind of are. They kind of are. Now, you could put yourself in the best position possible to make it as little of a crapshoot as possible. And I think the Astros did that for a good long time. Maybe that's now expired this year. But I don't know how I got to that rabbit hole, but yeah. Obviously, it's been a disappointment so far, the Judge era. But, dude, I was talking to my boy at the gym. Shout out Greg if you're in here. Like, I truly believe this team is coming out of the American League. I don't know what happens in the World Series. I'll worry about it when we get there. But especially with the Astros' downfall, and even if they come back, which they still could, without question, even the biggest Yankee hater would admit this. This is the best team of the Judge era, without question. Without question. And it's starting to settle in. Like, it's starting to settle in offensively, especially. Because, like, dude, I tell you, the feeling I had yesterday is when it started to click in, especially. When I came on here to watch the first game against the Twins as Judge's center, that ain't trouble, is it? Oh, wow, off the wall. Let's go. You're on 2. Oh, shit, he might get thrown out. Safe. Good slide. Good slide. Popped up nice and quick. And a boy. And people probably still think there's something wrong with his toe, right? That's something I didn't get the whole questioning if Judge's toe is still, like, outside of what he said where he's going to have to deal with the rest of his life, which, whatever, dude had a 1. OPS on it in September. But just seeing the way he runs, whether it's the bases or, like, just covering ground in center field, man, like, what does Judge show that he's still hurt? Which now nobody's going to bring that up because he's hitting the ball so well, which was a foregone conclusion that he would. But yeah, I was talking about something before that, but hopefully I wrapped up my point. Grounded foul. Crank this up. I gotta refresh my VPN over here. Oh, don't fucking be all buddy-buddy to Correa. I hate that camaraderie bullshit. What do I always say, chat? I don't care if it's fucking Elvis Presley standing behind me at second base. If he's on the other team, I ain't talking to him.
0-2 on Verdugo.
Do we know why
Remember.
the Roses are on the show?
What do I say about your opponents? If your opponent's drowning, or if my opponent's drowning, I'd stick a hose in their mouth. I can't take credit for that though. That's Ray Kroc, founder of the
The shoes that guys
was big time responsible for the expansion of McDonald's.
You guys weren't allowed.
You know, Judge will never hit 270. Are you just bullshitting? I love forks.
around. It had to be dark. You couldn't wear white. You couldn't
Judge will never hit 270. What are you talking about?
graphics or pictures or.
He hit 267 last year, and that was like one of his lower averages in a while. 2022, he hit 311. 2021, he hit 287. 2020, you don't count. Hit 257, but that was fucking like 20-something games. 2019, hit 272. 2018, 270, 278. 2017, 284. Foul ball. So I don't know if you're just trolling or something, but... Dude, Judge will be at 270 for the end of the fucking month, bro. Give me a break.
I vaguely remember 16 or 17.
Let's go over Dukes. Leadoff double for Judge. That's nice. He's 2 for 2 now. Oh, yeah, he hit a homer. I was like, what did he do in the first? Hell yeah. Oh, Pablo Lopez, too. And he never had, he didn't have great numbers off Lopez in his career. It's one of my favorite features of the MLB at Bat app on the preview screen. Like, if you go to the, like where it's like Yankees, Twins, whatever, you find the game for today. They had the previews, and it's like all the matchups, career numbers against that day's starter. Like, that's how I knew, like, Juan Soto. He has great career numbers entering today off of Lopez. 370 average, 3 homers. 6 ribbies. Stanton on deck.
Judge leads off with a double. Verdugo working the count against.
What's the vibe, Dan? Just got in here. What's good, Kai? Yeah, Judge solo shot in the first. Just had a double now. Last thing, we added another one on. 3 straight singles again to load the bases. Same thing as yesterday. And then Anthony Volpe sac fly, which may or may not have been aided by the center fielder Castro not knowing. He thought there was 3 outs, so he just started jogging in. I think Glaber probably scored anyways, but it would have been close, especially watching the replay. But anyways, 2-0 is Verdugo. Nice. They should probably send Judge. Nope. Oh, yeah, nobody out. Good call. Good call. Man, bro, call me fucking Phil Nevin. I wanted to send Judge there. Dude, Judge is fucking... Man, I don't do the camaraderie crap. But it's all good. It's Aaron Judge. He can do whatever he wants. It's like the other day I was driving down Fisher Boulevard. Not that you guys fucking know what Fisher Boulevard is. And there was this one car that kept changing lanes without their blinker. And like that shit drives me fucking crazy. So I pull up just to get a look at them. And like they were really driving reckless or whatever. But sure enough, it was some like smoke show blonde girl. So I just went on about my business. She can do whatever she wants. And that's how I feel about Judge. But I do not like camaraderie with the opposing team. I'm not going to bring up the Jeter and A-Rod example from the 1990s brawl with the Yankees and Mariners. But that's like the epitome of that issue. You buddy after the game is the way I see it. Let's go, Stanton. Ripped! Another hit with runners in scoring position. Let's go. Good shit, Stan. Kay just said the same thing as me. Put me in the booth. Just kidding. Ripped. Attaboy. Broken bat, too. Good shit. Ruby single for Stanton. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about, chat. Attaboy. It is a ribby single. Dude, Stan's been good, man. Stan's been freaking good. 117 WRC plus entering today. Those are stats entering today. You see the average runners in scoring position. That now will only go up after that RBI single. That's good shit. That is good shit, chat. I got that up on Yanks app. Oh no, my VPN's still freaking connected. I don't want that.
Ground ball, second base. There's one. On to first, it's a double play.
Whatever.
As Verdugo moves to third.
Whatever. Let's go though. 3-0. I get the shit up on Yanks Ave. I've been like a turtle recently when it comes to Yanks Ave. Unacceptable. I think I'm getting new internet, by the way, because Verizon's been fucking me. Without lube. Come on, goddammit.
So here's Glaber Torres, single in the second inning.
Two drives. RBI single. 1 sec, Chad. Just posting up. 2 left. on a
is
broken
almost
bat.
equidistant between first
3-0
and second base.
Yankees. Badass. Cool. And anybody who's in here who doesn't follow like Yanks Ave on Instagram and Facebook, feel free.
Any kind of push bunt is
So all these highlights that I'm posting, obviously, go right to the page. All right, that shit's posted.
Got a long way to run.
No Vaseline, exactly. Dan, can you explain WAR? Oh shit, my stand thing's still up. Can you explain WAR? We didn't have that when I played ball in Australia. Hey, we didn't have it when I was growing up either. But
Seen the first baseman play that.
oh, I didn't have the stand stats or on the score position on the graphic. My bad. Anyways, no, I can't explain WAR. I cannot. But I do recommend you Google it. And if you have any questions about it, like specifically, I could answer that. But I understand it. Same way I understand WRC plus. I can read it and totally understand the value, the measurements of it. But actually to explain what it is,
Infielders are going to have to throw.
you know, I'll look it up on Google for you in between innings, and then we'll like kind of go through it together.
Another 2 strikes.
Because me coming up with my own definition off the top of my head would just be it'd lead you down the wrong path. Let's just say that. And I'm not obsessed with WAR, especially pitcher WAR, bro. There's a reason why, you know, I'll include WAR on the position player staff graphics, and I will not include WAR on the pitchers. Pitcher WAR, I think, is whack. In part because it's scaled to where position players and pitchers are worth the same, which still just does not
3-2.
make too much sense to me. It never really has.
Good job against Lopez.
Which
They really worked the count.
I bring this up a lot, but
Just cannot finish the Yankees off. And
it bugs the this is kind of a separate conversation, but it bugs the shit at me. You guys know, like comparing position players and pitchers in one list. Like, it drives me insane when MLB Network, as Gleyber pops it up.
Fly ball shallow.
But Yankees had another one. So run so far in each inning. It drives me insane when like the example I always bring up is like when somebody would ask like, who's better, Garrett Cole or Aaron Judge? It's like that does not compute in my fucking brain as a question that makes any sense. Like, what do you mean? Who is better, Aaron or like who's better? Who's a really good pitcher? I don't know. Well, like who's better, Paul Skeens or Jackson Holiday or like Gunnar Henderson? You know what I mean? Like it's just they're two different species of player. That's what I don't even ever call. I mean, they are obviously. So this is me just kind of being a hard ass with it. But like, I don't even call pitchers like. I'll never refer to them like as a pitchers as a player. Like somebody asked me like, Dan, who's Garrett Cole? I would say he's a pitcher for the Yankees. I would not say he's a player for the Yankees. Where if somebody asked me like, who's Aaron Judge? I'd say a player for the Yankees. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just a crazy pet peeve thing of mine, but pitchers are pitchers and position players are players. But the main thing is I just don't get ranking them together, and that's what goes back to the whole WAR thing. Like why I don't use pitcher WAR. I think that's why I said all that. Let me look it up. What is WAR baseball? I'm gonna delete it from my search history after, just in case anybody. Oh, AI overview. What the hell? What is this crap? In baseball, hope you're listening. My friend from some country, I forget what it was. With all due respect, in baseball, wins above replacement is a statistic that measures a player's value to a team by comparing their relative wins over a season to a replacement player. Right, which that I could have told you, but probably would have mungo jumbled it. A replacement player is a player who's valuable to any team for the minimum. So, okay, yeah. I mean, this shit's. I would honestly, I would just look it up and like do some studying on it because it's not anything you would like. You would be in a worse spot having me try to explain it to you. I'll show you this though. This is something good to know. I've pulled this up in here before, but how to value WAR and like what each WAR like means, like or how much WAR you're worth, what that kind of means for you as a player. You could take a look at this where it has the rankings of like what is what. So, for example, who was the MVP of the American League? Or 2022, Aaron Judge. Now, this was an extreme example because he was a historically great season. He had an 11 WAR. Anything 6+ is considered MVP caliber. I would say 7+, but 6+, once you're in that like area, that's kind of MVP territory. But you see 4 to 5 is all-star, 2 to 3 is starter level, 3 to 4 you get the whole vibe. But your best bet, I would just say, is Googling it. I don't think I helped you at all. Another hit off Stroman. Or actually, first hit off Stroman, I should say. But another well-struck ball from a lefty off Stroman, I should say.
That's the Twins' first hit against Stroman.
Yo, Dan, I have a question. What is the biggest disappointment player for the Yankees? Could be in the past or even know. What are your thoughts? I'll stay away from the past. Because I really like talking about the current team right now. But I mean, I could come up with those too. But as for and what's good, bro? As for the most disappointing player on the team this year, Gleyber. So I mean, I can't really. Gleyber's the obvious answer. I'll try to come up with one that I can think of.
Here's learning.
You know what I thought would be better? And he wasn't bad. He had a couple good seasons. and this might get some pushback, and obviously I have no problem dissing the guy now because he was a 2017 Astro. I thought Brian McCann was going to thrive in pinstripes. He was okay. He had a couple. I mean, 2015 he was solid, was above league average, almost drove in 100 runs. Obviously a good catcher, good game color behind the plate, if I remember correctly. I thought he was going to be like a great Yankees catcher. He was okay. And then I think that's how we got Albert Abreu. Was in the McCann deal with Houston.
Big cut 1-2.
Let's go, Strout.
Right there, down and away.
This haircut's got me fucked up,
A
bro.
lot of times, Trevino, he'll set up, he'll get it that far off the plate because Stroman will visualize that I have to get the ball out there. I want to live on the corners. When he misses badly, then, you don't want to do that, obviously, but it helps him, visualize that outer third.
Volpe sneaking in behind Julian. Well, Yankee catchers are
Jesus.
amongst the best at framing.
I just found out my one boy's birthday was on the 7th of May, and I didn't say a goddamn thing.
Two others.
And it's now a week later. What do I do, chat? This happened before with my one good friend.
Swing and a miss.
Nice shit, Stroman.
A splitter. Good.
I ended up hitting him up like a month and a half afterwards. But I feel like that's enough time to where it almost feels a lot more meaningful. But a week after, that's just so... That's terrible. That's an L. Good shit, Stro.
Even nastier. You see where Trevino's setting up. Look at that spin.
That's a good pitch.
How it goes down and away to a lefty.
Jeffers takes a strike.
Stroman will get that good tumbling action.
Yeah, so I got to drop off a $1,900 security deposit check and a $1,900 broker's fee check tomorrow. Let's go, Stro. Slider's moving nice. Salgreda says, when's the potential trade options video dropping? It's still a little bit too early for that. Definitely after Memorial Day. But I'm looking for something. I want to do another individual video. Not a tier list, even though I want to make a new one because there's so much to update. I'm going to wait till end of the month for that. But I'm looking to do like an individual video soon to upload.
Ground ball and
Knocked down by Rizzo. He might have him. Nice.
flip the first down and
Yeah, Stroman, I think, yeah, fuck.
did not keep his foot on the bag.
Let me see us again.
Moving to third is Julian.
That's kind of clumsy by Stroman.
He was coming really
Yeah, I
out
guess.
there. He was already past the bag.
Yeah, for a pitcher,
Oh, Stroman thought he had it.
you have to get over
Which,
there and you gotta
go
know
figure,
that
they always
you
do.
gotta slow down. You work on this in
Let's
spring
see.
training, and a lot of it is they make that first baseman fumble the ball. You
Ooh,
wanna run the bag. You get there as quick as possible, but you gotta realize
Let's
that,
see.
hey, I gotta
Slow
stay
down
there.
more, bro.
And you see the momentum just carries him off the base
Good call, Blue.
when he catches it.
Good call.
They may try to look at this.
Nah, he looked. They ain't overturning that. All right, so first and third, one out for Max Kepler. And Max. Oh, they're challenging it. Oh, dude, I don't know.
Now, this just hits off the heel.
What do you guys think?
Rizzo's glove, and when you're coming over as a pitcher, you're talking.
Yeah, pause that shit
You
when
see him fumble it. You can't get too far off the bag.
They're not overturning that, bro. I hope they do, obviously, but I don't think they're overturning that.
Right now it's being scored in E3.
They ain't overturning that, bro.
We'll see if they challenge
Come on.
it out, then Rizzo doesn't have to worry about that error.
Dan, make sure it's the right kind of check. Sometimes they can only use cashier's check for that kind of thing. Okay. So I can't just go to the bank, don't get a check out? I think he's definitely safe.
Not sure what Baldelli is doing out there.
Aaron Hicks just got DFA'd, Kai, by the Angels signed him to a deal. Ooh, that angle, actually.
Tough one. Since it was called safe on the field.
Right. No, there's not, obvious. They're not going to...
You're wondering, is he asking?
What are you guys even
if they use
discussing,
up
bro?
to
Just
15
get the call and let's go.
seconds, or,
What could you possibly have to discuss with Rocco Baldelli right here? Just get the call and, Yeah, facts. Vincent, good point by you. Good point. Everyone drop a like on the stream if you could. Helps me out. Helps out the channel. Spreads them out more.
Ball is in the glove.
Well, they do say it's a matter of the ball being in the glove, yeah. Yep. Doesn't have to reach the back of the glove. So there's a chance. But my guess would be this is not overturned.
New York is challenging the safe call at first base.
We know! What the hell?
and that's a rule that needs to change as well.
What the hell is that, bro? I thought we were still waiting on that shit.
At the back of the glove.
But I guess guess what they're saying is that when you look at it on a replay,
1900, Jacob.
when it hits the back of the glove, the umpire can hear it.
What was, yo, what?
Tell on video.
Alright, we'll just wait and see.
So the Yankees will challenge.
Shit don't even look like a mullet no more.
It'll be interesting to see if this is overturned. Right now it's an E3 with runners on first and third with one out.
Bro, this is like how challenges were like the first few years after they came out. Just take forever. What took so long for them to... it sucks on the umpire call. It's so bang bang.
It has to be.
If they call him out, we would have been able to keep that shit. But the fact they call him safe, he's gonna be safe, bro. Let's just get it over with.
After review, the call on the field was overturned.
Oh! Wow! Sorry, I definitely just blew up the mic. Wow, that's surprising. Let's go. Jeez.
Now it's a runner on third base and two.
Good challenge, then, man. Dude, I wouldn't have challenged that.
Because of that ball just entering his glove. Remember, like Michael said, it doesn't have to hit the back of his
Wow.
glove.
That's yeah.
This is a rule that used to be that you had to hit it in the
Okay,
back of the
hey,
glove, and now
sounds good to me.
changed it.
I mean, he definitely like you could convince me easily he was out, so I'm convinced.
I imagine that's what they thought.
I just thought because the call on the field was safe that they weren't going to overturn
To
it.
me, it catches in
But word.
the glove, not in the
Sounds good to me. All right, let's go, Stroke. Too bad. That's a huge out, man.
Into the
Huge
cylinder
out.
of the glove. It's considered a catch.
Runner at third, 2 men out, 3-0 Yanks, bottom of the third. Here's Kepler.
Yeah, that'll go in the highlights.
Strike.
My favorite number on a jersey, Owen? A-Rod. 13. Yeah.
So 0-2 on Kepler. Or Kepler, I'm sorry. Kepler had his 14-game hitting streak snapped last night. The pinch hitting appearance in the 7th inning. He struck out. Tough way to lose the streak. Good block there by Trevino, saving a run.
There's a changeup right out in front of the plate. And when he goes to block a ball, I was listening to talk the other day. He wants everything to hit off basically around his navel and keep it in front of him.
Let's go, Stroke.
Now you saw that shot of Trevino. He has the Rawlings logo on his chest and it's silver and the one on his glove. You can only wear that if you were win a platinum glove, which is what he did
That shit's
2
awesome.
years ago. That means
The
best
patch
hitter
is for like when you win a gold glove, or in this case, platinum.
It's better than a gold glove. Much more.
Come on,
exclusive.
Stro.
Anthony Rizzo has won a platinum glove
Yes, platinum is much better than silver
and gold.
and gold.
Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Stroke at 50 pitches. Not horrible, not great either.
3-2.
Nice. Should be no problem. What?
Here you go.
Good shit. All right. Hey, so he hasn't looked great, but Stroh is scoreless through 3.
We go to the fourth.
Is scoreless through 3. Current line is 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks, 52 pitches. Dan, you got a crib with a kitchen? Yeah, it does have a kitchen. Yep, it does have a kitchen. How much time did I spend looking at fast food joints near the crib? I know the whole area, so it's not like I had to. It's not like I had to like really scout it out. But it's hooked up, bro. It's hooked up. 50 pitches through 3, not awful. Yeah, it's not great, but it's also hell. He's pacing better than Rodon was at this point yesterday, I think. And Rodon ended up going 6, pitching into the 7th for 1 batter. What I want from Strom tonight is just, yo, give me 6 innings. I mean, it's really just a winning effort. I mean, even in Detroit, or against Detroit, when that's the game we came back in the 9th, he only allowed 1 run through like 6 innings, but he walked it in. It just didn't, he was not looking right, and it did not It was just one run, so I don't get on too much, but whatever. That start aside, wasn't great in Houston last week. Wasn't great in Milwaukee a couple weeks ago. Give me a good start. That's all I'm asking for. Whatever that means. In my opinion, right now, I'd say like 6 innings, one or two runs. Really just want to keep the walks down. Keep the walks down. Ideally, keep it at 2, no more than 3. He's at 2 right now. And then like no more than 2 runs tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. Ideally scoreless, but. Dan, how about Jets Niners week 1 Monday night? I saw that, yo. Yo, it's kind of lame that the schedules, like, they get leaked because the beat writers get access to them early. Because I know they're doing the whole event tonight, which if I was looking forward to that shit, bro, I'd be annoyed that the schedule gets leaked early in the day. But it's cool. I don't think I have any, Dan had a couple people in the chat buy some jerseys. Oh, word? Hell yeah, yo. Dude, yeah, jerseysneakers.com. Code Yanks10. Get 10% off, and you buy 3, you get 1 free. Hell yeah. I got one over here. You want to see what the jerseys look like?
And the Giants.
Who's that guy they're showing?
Halloween, it's the Texans against the Jets.
See that? Hold on.
NFL released
Little
their
Juan Soto
schedule
BP spring training.
today. Trevino leads off the 4th, and the first
Properly
pitch
sized logo and all that.
is a strike.
Not authentic jerseys, but they might as well be. Thanks for letting me know, Morgan. That's dope. Link in bio. Let's go, Trevino. Ball low. Call blue.
Plans to get out to MetLife.
I feel like the home strikes, or home plate umpire strike zone, have been decent over the last, really since the next day after Judge got ejected. I feel like the plate strike calling has been pretty solid.
It's amazing.
Throw him to third.
Nice play by Miranda.
One dead.
To get Trevino.
Yeah, I don't know why I paid the broker's fee, bro. It's annoying. But I didn't know that going in, so it's not like it was a surprise. But it's literally, it's a whole nother month's rent. Like I said, I got to
He signaled in the second.
I got to drop off 2 separate $1,900 checks tomorrow, and like not one of those is the first month's rent.
They really haven't broken the game open. They're up 3.
But again, I didn't know that going in, so it's not gonna be a hit with surprise. But yeah, one of them's $1,900 just to go to the broker. Nice lady and all. She was cool. $1,900 cool? I don't know. Let's go, Waldo.
Looped into left field, coming on Kirilov. 2 outs. Lopez was a
go, Volt.
last year, career high 194 innings, and then 12 2/3 more in the playoffs.
I was just seeing to make sure I had the proper RBIs entering tonight's game. He's now at 22, which is pretty awesome. Yankees have a good amount of guys over 20 ribbies, yo. Dude, fucking Oswaldo Cabrera has over 20 RBIs. Reminder, these stats that I show are always the stats entering tonight's game. But you got Waldo 20 RBIs, Volpe 20 RBIs, Soto 20 RBIs, fucking 30 RBIs for Soto, Judge 20 RBIs. Verdugo, did he do anything today? No, but he's on the verge of 20 RBIs. Stanton 20 RBIs, Rizzo 20 RBIs. Again, Oswaldo freaking Cabrera 20 RBIs. Trevino's got 14. Love it. Let's go, Volt. Ooh.
2 big cuts there by Volpe, 1 and 2. Swing and a miss.
All good, but
Volpe said,
that's the kind of swing a week ago I would have been like roasting Volpe for. But you can have him every once in a while.
around, arms spread out wide. What's the story?
You tip that shit?
And the story is, it is strike 3 as the Yankees.
What else would the story be, Volpe?
Bottom of the 4th.
Was waiting for the crunchiness of my gum to go away so I wasn't obnoxiously chewing. Am I ordering food tonight? Not so sure. Not so sure because I made those chicken breasts before from Target. So I'm probably good off ordering food tonight. Drake or Kendrick? I'm not really into that stuff to be honest. But Yeah. Rice Boy, if he didn't do the apartment complex, should play. I don't know. The broker's fee's not nothing new. Not nothing new. So, I mean, it is like standard procedure. I just wish it wasn't. Got my friend a Barkley jersey as a gift. He's a massive Giants fan. I'm sure he won't mind the green instead of blue. Oh, you're playing, right, Salgradis? That's funny. Danny, turn on monetization for the ads now that you get rent and all. It's not even like I'm against turn on monetization. I just don't remember to do it until afterwards. So at least for this one, I have not. Do I think A-Rod will eventually get his number retired? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I feel like at some point, like if the Yankees are, in need of selling out a stadium, if they're like not in a good spot team-wise at that point, maybe, within the next 10, 15 years. But as time goes on, I had a lot stronger taking this a few years ago. I would have said yes. Once he gave it out to Gallo, man, and just in general, A-Rod's not really welcomed back with open arms. It almost feels like, I could be totally wrong, this is a guess. I feel like if A-Rod went to a Yankee game, like at Yankee Stadium, say it was this Friday, I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't show him on the video board. Hey, name that Yank. Ooh. This one actually I may have a shot at. 98 to 99, 350 career homers.
1,372 ribbies.
Was a Yankee from 1998 to 1999.
With the Twins, 91 and 92.
Oh, wow.
I already know it, and I'll say he was one of the best teammates.
That doesn't help me, Jeff.
Amazing. And I did give up a homer to him.
Who's that? 1998 to 1999.
Teammate, but he was definitely a great guy.
Yeah.
350 plus homers. 2,300 hits.
Loved it.
98 to 99. Former Giant. Former, what did it say? Former Royal.
Yeah, it's 2. Might even be a 1.
I'm not cheating, by the way. I am ruling out names. Right, okay. Ruled out Cecil Fielder. That was a first guess. Which I knew the math would be off in there because he was a Yankee from 98 to 99. This guy was. Cecil was 96 and 97. He had 319 homers, though.
And there is some rain in the forecast, about 9.
I don't want to look in the chat because you guys probably have it.
See.
Chili Davis. I can live with that because I don't think I would have known that off the top of my head. I obviously know the name, but Dan, you're 24, right? Yeah. Oh no, 23. Turning 24 though in 11 days, May 26th, which will be
That's one thing, man.
we'll be playing
Played
San Diego.
Mr. Stemmer always went out and got some players that really.
Nah, I'm not getting scammed, Rice. It's just that's just how much you call it. It's Hoboken, bro. Honestly, 1900 is cheap for Hoboken.
To name that Yankee.
And no, I don't got a roommate. I had a roommate last year, my boy Jack, and he was cool. I fucking love Jack. But I think he's moving out somewhere else. And that crib I was at with a roommate expired. The lease was up in September, so I've been out of there for a while, anyways. This place got a it's got a den with like an office. Oh, I said I would. I have a video. I can literally show you guys what it looks like. It's just the way I took the video, bro. Was like
They're all stars in their own right, but when they get
I don't know. I look like an idiot. Not like me personally, just like the way I took it. You would think I like am not all there mentally. I like I don't know, some of the angles I took were just like
I think that's important on any good
I don't
team.
know.
That your bench players know what their role is. They're not expected to play, right?
And it has a lot to do with Joe Torre. Joe Torre is a big communicator as far as, hey,
Let's go,
letting
Strout.
these guys know that you probably, like you mentioned, you're going to start on other. You could start on other teams, but here you're going to be a role player or a bench player, and they accepted it.
is that a walk to the leadoff hitter?
And there were other guys that weren't stars
No, it was a
like
hit.
Homer Bush and Andy Fox. And,
Ooh, I like Homer Bush.
Bellinger.
Yeah.
Carlos Correa single. Yep, I saw that.
Michael, I think you gave it away by just going off.
Fly
that
ball,
bench.
center field, not deep. Left center.
Verdugo makes the play. Just let people take some off the list. And we're not giving them the answer.
Well, he really didn't come off too often. I mean, he played a lot.
Yeah, he did play a lot. Later became.
I'm texting Justin Shaka right now. Told him to keep crushing. He said, "Thank you, brother."
I think most recently.
Shaq was my guy.
Queens.
And if you another clue is that if you're feeling
Why don't you just wear a sign with a name on it?
if you're feeling this way, sometimes you put on a sweater. That's all.
They
There's a
also have
strike.
cook-offs with his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, what the hell? Who put the SeatGeek thing up? Sorry, sometimes I just hit buttons by mistake because I got like fat fingers or whatever.
1-1.
Stop cussing, Ben. You're in the wrong place, bro. You're in the wrong place. With all due respect, in the wrong
Santana
place.
struck out in the second, and the Yankees lead 3-0. We're in the bottom of the fourth.
Dan, we're the same age. LOL graduated high school in 2018 when we got bounced by Boston. Worst night of my life. Yeah, I mean, I was technically in college at that point. You guys know the story. That's basically what made me drop out of college. It was the final straw.
Speaking of,
I was like, I ain't going back.
Yesterday was the anniversary of his no-hitter against Seattle.
Let's go, Stroke.
86. Listening to Derek Jeter, that he caught the last out of that no-hitter, and the wind was blowing so bad that night that he didn't know if he was going to be able to catch it. You could watch their highlights, and he's all over in shallow left.
Three and two.
And a team that Doc no hit. I mean, you got Edgar Martinez and Griffey and A-Rod.
I am starting to get a little fucking hungry, yo.
It wasn't an easy team to no hit.
For something good, too. Something real good. Like a quarter pounder, like a greasy ass quarter pounder.
Center. Verdugo
Too dead.
is there to make the play. For the second out.
Time to boot Ben Dan. Oh, yeah, word. Yeah, peace out of here, motherfucker. Oh, is this that dude from yesterday? You fucking tool bag sack of shit, motherfucker. Yeah, peace out.
They have 4 hits, so there's a lot to smile about.
He
4
gone.
hits between them.
All right, he should be gone.
So Verdugo has 2 hits.
Jordan says, you mentioned the Judge era, but what about the Dan era? When did you start watching the Yankees professionally? Well, professionally,
5 hits.
5 hits.
the answer to that would be 2016, technically, because that's when the Yankees avenue started, was then. But, nah, my first, I talk about it here a lot, but 2011, my first
Verdugo's hit a home run on his
first season, like a full year watching baseball. That's why I can't call myself like a 2009 World Series champion, because, you know, I watched it, but I didn't live up the ups and downs of the season. I wasn't there for all 162.
On his birthday.
I just kind of turned it on the same way like the Super Bowl was turned on when I was younger. Like, it's just a thing you watch. But, yeah, nah. I remember coming home from Washington Street Elementary, 5th grade, and it was just like a thing. We had Papa John's pizza, I remember, pepperoni, ham, sauce, which was my favorite. Nice. Another school listening for Stroman. On to the 5th. And I remember just a thing, like, there was pizza there, and it's almost like my dad, like, he didn't actually sit me down, but it was like a thing. Like, I was just going to come home and watch the Yankee game. I remember playing the Tigers, March 31st, 2011. Yankees won 6-3. Teixeira hit a home run. Granderson hit a home run. Ayer had a double off the wall in right center. CeCe pitched well. Curtis Granderson had a sac fly. That dude, 2011 was such a great year, man. Like, for getting into baseball, and A-Rod was my guy, you know. He even had that good a year, but stream is awesome. Thanks, Tristan. I appreciate you. Yeah, Tom Driver. I went to Washington Street for 1 year for 5th grade because the school I went to closed down after 4 grades because there's not enough kids. So they put us all in this other school, Washington Elementary, 5th grade, and then once that's done, middle school started in 6th. All right, it's official, chat. I'm fucking hungry. Might have to get some food. Might have to get some dinner. Soto, Judge, Verdugo. Let's go. And with that, I'm going to browse DoorDash.
Into Minnesota, and what they've done is continue to win. Pretty good, beautiful ballpark for them. Big pitching matchup, big home run. 467 feet, and so far, most Stroman has made it hold up. A lot of smiles on the Yankee side. Let's go to the 5th inning, and it's 3-0 Bombers. Time for the 4th inning recap, brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express. Stroman with 4 innings, 2 hits. He's thrown 68 pitches. Lopez 4 innings, 8 hits and 3 runs. He's thrown 64.
It kind of sucks that there's not like the app's got hella good deals, like McDonald's app, Wendy's app, Burger King. But, or at least with Wendy's, you can't like get it delivered through the apps. They got good ass deals, but I can't do that through like DoorDash. You know?
Living on the edges and those balls that are
Let's go. Soda's been kind of quiet lately. Been kind of quiet.
And on the other side,
People still want him to be the captain over Aaron Judge. Remember that shit? I'll tell you, out of all the Judge criticism, that's what bothered me the most. That was like disrespectful as hell. Like, Soto's a captain now. Fuck you, bro. Give me a break. I love Soto, by the way. It just the Judge disrespect got way out of hand, but we know that. We don't gotta rehash that for the millionth time.
1 and 2.
Bro, I got hella coins with the Wendy's too.
He's 0 for 2 so far.
I want like a spicy chicken sandwich or something, bro. That's got like 30 grams of protein too. Oh. I'm trying to eat better. I really am, because I want to get leaner. I want to get down to 185, like a good 185. Had my chicken and stuff before. Broccoli. I did have a Slim Jim and a, what did I give him? 7-Eleven. I got a Slim Jim. Oh, and then a Barbell's protein bar. Those are good as hell. And my big gulp. Let's go, Soto.
3-2. Foul back here. That came back here with quite a bit of force, Jeff.
I'm ducking that ball right there. I'm ducking it.
I'm out of the way.
Yes.
I'm throwing Justin Shackle in front of me.
I was going to say the same thing.
Be honored to be your shield. Oh my goodness.
Ah, man.
He has really handled Soto.
Yeah.
2 strikeouts.
And again, that's not the... dude, why am I on the Austin Wells thing?
Take a look at the spectrum.
Entering today, Soto had hit Pablo Lopez quite well. 3 homers, 370 average. And here's the Judge. Is there a fire? Let's go, Cap. You're damn right. He's just being Judge. Just being Judge. Somebody's cooking something downstairs.
And a strike.
Smells like shit. 8 homers in the last 20 games. Tied for the most since in MLB since April 24th with Kyle Tucker. Yeah, there's been 20 games since April 24th. Ooh. Yo, you notice how in the this happened yesterday too. When the pitch is thrown, it cuts to a different audio. It's like you have like the booth audio, and then as the pitch is not even being thrown, but halfway to home plate, listen, you hear it change to just solely field audio. I wonder why that is. Like, why don't they just have the field audio going, ready to go at all times? Listen. You hear that? And that was crushed. That ain't gone. Third hit of the night for Judge will be another double. Another double. Third extra base hit. How about that? How about that? Now you just should expect it. Now this is all we should expect. Judge is Judge. He got his 3 or 4 weeks in of what was essentially spring training at bats. And what do you know? He's the best hitter in baseball again. Which should expect nothing less. Yeah, Judge not getting to 270. I forget who said that. And that guy actually may be kind of cool for the most part. But who was that? Like True Love or some shit said that.
So here is Verdugo, the 3-4 hitters in the Yankee order.
Dude, I'm not even dude. No facts. 270 is going to be. I think by the end of the month. What's he at now? He's at 250 now. I mean, give me a break. Holy shit, dude. Worst start of his career, and Judge has a 379 OBP and a 531 slugging. Come on, bro. That's crazy. Just insane. Let's go over Dukes. Ooh. So, like, dude, I mean, ideally we score some more. We got a runner on second now. But, like, even so, like, 3 runs against Pablo Lopez, that's a W. Even if he finishes with that, which, let's keep adding more, obviously. But it's like, it feels like right now, knock on wood, like, the Yankees team feels kind of automatic right now. Like, they're in cruise control. Even yesterday, man, when it was a 5-1 lead, I actually processed it when thinking about the bullpen. I was like, who do you think is going to go to the bullpen? I was, oh, well, it is technically, a 4-run game. But this is the way they're playing. Like, they feel like the better team. Just about every series lately. Which, I mean, for the most part, they are. The only one you would argue they're not would be, like, against Baltimore, which, again, Baltimore did not wow me at all. They really didn't. Obviously, they beat us, so props to them, whatever. Took us 3 out of 4. But I did not think they were that impressive in that series. And I look forward to Seattle next week, 4-game set. I really look forward to that. Because they got a good pitching staff. Stan, RBI single last time. Another hit with runners in scoring position. Let's go, G. What do you say now, G? Confidence, no, yeah, for sure. I don't know if it's just me as a fan or like.
The old inside move to chase Judge back.
But they're just good. That's all it comes down to. This team is freaking good. How good, we will find out in October. With also some notable additions as well. Bullpen piece. I still am down for another bat off the bench.
And again a pick off.
So give me a break, bro. Give me a break. Bro, so that's the kind of thing where, like, say that guy hit Judge in the head, not God forbid. Lopez hits Judge in the head, and Judge has, like, a concussion. People would say, oh, he's injury prone. You know? That's what injury prone means nowadays. You are prone to freak accidents that you have no control over. I knocked on wood, by the way, so I ain't putting that out in the air.
0-2.
0-2. Let's go, Stan. He's got a nice slider. I was going to say, he probably goes back to that. Good eye. Let's go, King Breezy. How's you doing, bro? Remember when we tried desperately to get Lopez? Yeah, I mean, that was like Gleyber Torres' thing. And then he got all depressed after that and couldn't hit for a month.
And the pitch.
Ah!
Yes, he did.
Nice, yeah. He probably did hold up there. That's called strength right there, holding that bat. I don't think he went. At first, I would have said, oh, for sure, but he did stop his... he didn't break the plane, like... I mean, he crossed the plate. He crossed the plate for sure, but, like... But it's like he didn't swing, man. Like, that's not a swing. But if they called him out, I would have been pissed. And now grounds one in the hole. Knocked down, hustle 4! No, don't. Hey, a hit for Stan. Another hit, although it doesn't score a run. Another hit. Yep. I'll let K take it away. Good shit.
Well, Stan caught a break and he got
Who we got now? Rizzo? Yep.
real good piece of hitting. You watch his slider and then a good, nice play by.
You put Judge in the stream thumbnail and he's having a really good game tonight. Yeah, actually, Stan was on the original thumbnail at first. And then I found this Judge picture on the Yankees Twitter page. I use that for today's pregame too on Yanks app. Like the Instagram pregame and stuff. It goes on YouTube too on the community page. So yo, if you're in here by the way, subscribe. Not only just for like these watch parties, game highlights and stuff, but I treat the community page in here basically as like how I treat Yankees Avenue on social media, like on Instagram and Facebook, where I just post everything with like pre-games, stat posts or whatnot. So if you're looking for the lineup every day, right when it comes out, it's up on the YouTube community page, as well as Instagram and Facebook. Let's go, Riz. Good eye.
2-0.
2-0.
84 pitches for Pablo Lopez.
Yeah, right. Infield hit for Stanton. I think that's just. Didn't he have one the other day too?
Yeah, the Yankees have done a great job against him.
Right? Yeah, I think that's Stanton's second. I think literally yesterday he had one. Maybe it was Sunday. I forget. Stroman's at 68 pitches. 68 pitches through 4. So he keeps doing his thing. Not that he's really cruising, but so far scoreless through 4. 6 innings is the goal right now.
Tonight or tomorrow would be another series victory, and it would be the 8th Yankee team in their illustrious history, dating back to 1903, to win at least 11 of their first 14 series. Been a great start for the Yankees.
It has been. It has been a really good start. That's official now with the way they're playing lately.
3-0 on Rizzo. Torres is on deck.
Let's go, Riz. Good eye. Oh, Blue, give me a break.
Rizzo was about to toss
Give me a
it
break,
back
bro.
to the Yankee dugout. Thought it was ball 4.
Come on. Whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was as well.
No, it obviously was. Whatever.
Lopez won't give in.
She was at his fucking shins. Give me a break. Whatever. Sometimes those can benefit you. Remember Giancarlo Stanton, ALDS Game 5? Where, what was it? Like ball 4 was called a strike and it kept him up at a bat and he ended up hitting a 3-run homer. Lined? Ah.
Third base. Miranda
Alright.
goes across the diamond.
Hey, all good. All good. Alright, Stroh, give me another scoreless inning. Give me another scoreless inning, yo.
Through 3-0.
Oh, we're at 420 people in here. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, drop a like. Drop a like. Helps me a lot. Do we literally do nothing at the trade deadline? Are we that good? Nah, you gotta do something, King Breezy. You gotta get... I think you address the bullpen, which the bullpen's been good, but even just from the standpoint of, dude, I mean, you're pitching them a lot. They could burn out. You want to have reinforcements there. As well as, I do think we just need a good, big, legit, like, kind of flamethrower out of the bullpen. Like a strikeout guy. We don't really have... That's the one thing we're missing right now in the bullpen, especially, is a big-time strikeout dude. Which getting Canley back will help for sure. But, like, some dude who just pumps 99 with a nasty breaking ball. Get a couple pieces for the bullpen, and then I still want to do something offensively. I feel like just get like a bench bat, maybe if there's one available, and then rotation wise, obviously we're not doing nothing there. Rotation's good as it is, and we got Garrett Cole coming back. That's the best trade acquisition you can have. So, yeah, man, it's not gonna be anything too crazy as of now. But I don't want them to just be complacent because they think you got to build a team to win a World Series. You built the team, at least as of now, but it's quite obvious that they're a good enough team to get through the regular season. Whether that is winning the division, or which I have them winning the division, or even a wild card, whatever. They're going to get to the playoffs. So it's a matter of constructing a team that wins the World Series. How many people can you have in a roster? 26. I knew my event will begin shortly. Alright, well, this is going... Actually, I'm going to take a leak real quick, fellas. I'm going to take a quick leak. BRB, yo. I'll crank it so you can hear, though.
260.
Is hooping it up on Prime. Catching Brianna Stark and the New York Liberty take on the Indiana Fever in Caitlin Clark's home opener. That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime. Caitlin Clark's WNBA debut last night didn't go as well as she had hoped. She had 20 points, so it shows you how great she is. She had 20 points. She didn't like how she played, and she turned the ball over 10 times. So she will be greeted with a hero's welcome in the first home game in Indiana. And you can see it tomorrow right on Prime.
They played Connecticut last night, right?
Yep.
Didn't they?
In Mohegan Sun.
They put their best player on her. I don't know what her name was, but I heard that they put their best player on her.
Tapped in front of the plate. Miranda is out on the 2-3. One down here in the fifth. Well, I think that game was nationally televised on ESPN. I think it was something like 2.3 million people watched, which was the highest rating in 22 years. She's going to be a real boost for this league. 1-0 to Julian.
It was Dejanay Carrington for Connecticut, their best player.
Okay. Was that Shackles who gave you that?
No, that was our George Benjamin,
Our producer.
our fine producer. Our big toe.
Soft ground ball. Torres. I'm amazed the amount of grief that you gave him to. He told you that he walked 2 miles on the treadmill.
7 miles.
2 hours And,
Took him 2 hours.
and you said, that's it? Just 7 miles in
Well,
2
he was
hours?
asking me, he says he does all these inclines and all that stuff, and I asked him if he sweat.
That's a lot of calories.
He's
2
over there-
hours of walking.
I mean, he was over there knitting a sweater. And,
Wow.
At least start to cool down in my room a little bit.
yes, I was there last night. That's how I witnessed it.
It's good, yo.
I mean, you could walk 7 miles around the city of Minnesota.
I gotta say, Jeff, about an hour is like 10,000 steps. Troy put in 20,000 steps.
Yo, when Jason's in Somerset, I'll probably try to go to a game.
That's a lot. Does he have a step counter? Now everybody's into all these steps.
Well, your phone is a step counter.
Here, look.
Well, yeah, and then also it's one of those sleep things too, and it tells you how long you slept. But I don't believe it.
Over 10,000.
Right. I mean, if you pick up the phone one time in the middle of the night, then you're done.
Oh, wow.
It's just like Judge's home run, 467. No way, it had to be further than that.
I think 467 for Judge's shot was. Judge's had missed readings by StatCast before, like the one in Seattle in 2017. There's been a few.
I give him credit.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But that one I
Then
feel
he
like was
gets after it.
460 sounds about right, and that's a bomb.
After
460 is
7
fucking, that's
mile
just
hour-
crushed.
7-mile stroll. It took 2 hours.
Really harsh.
Come on, Blue. I'm hungry over here. Good pitch. A little inside, but good pitch.
And there's a walk to learning. That brings up Jeffers. So 1 on 2 outs.
All right, so third walk for Stroman.
The catch
Again, that's not terrible. If he holds it at that, that's not horrible.
and a strike
Thanks, Blue.
from Stroman. 3-10-1 for the Yanks. 0-2-0 for the Twins.
Joel and the Yankees will sweep the White Sox. Listen, I don't want to say it's mandatory. What's mandatory is 2 out of 3 against the White Sox, and I think they are playing a little bit better lately. 1-1.
Count 1-1.
My plan, though, going in though, like, is a sweep. Yeah, with minimum requirement, 2 out of 3, obviously. But yeah, I mean, so far it's been a good road trip. 2 out of 3 in Tampa Bay. Hopefully take another one tonight. And then tomorrow, who we got tomorrow? I think Clark pitches tomorrow, which he's been real good, we know.
Now this is where after an inside pitch from Stroman, he usually goes back away with something. Slider.
I like Stroman can be a little frustrating to watch pitch. His stuff is so good, but I feel like guys really do lay off of it a lot, though.
3-1.
He's like,
Here's
the work
pitch for
counts.
Jeffers.
He nibbles.
Now 3-2.
$82 pitches in the 5th. Yikes. I mean, it's not amazing, but you figure if Stroman can throw 100, he's a good chance to get through 6.
Twins against Stroman.
Oh, word, Charles. That's awesome. Says, Dan, just bought some football tickets with your SeatGeek code. Hell yeah, bro. Good to hear. Thanks, man. And yep, he's talking about code YankSav, $20 off SeatGeek. And I guess it all worked. It worked, obviously, right, Charles? I had one dude here tell me that like it didn't work one time. But it may be because it has to be your first purchase. So if it's like your second or third, you're going to want to like make a new account or whatever. Ground ball right side.
Ground ball. Gleyber Torres there.
Cool.
And that'll do it.
5 scores for Stroman. So he'll be back out for the 6th. His pitch count is at 80 what? All right, 87 pitches through 5 for Stroman. So we'll start the 6th. We'll start the 6th. And if he gets through 6, I mean, ultimately that'll end up being a pretty good start if it keeps up where it's at now, which is so far it's scoreless. So not a gorgeous outing, stuff-wise, command-wise, or just, contact, but in the end, he's 5 scoreless. All I care about in the end is results, so. Good shit, Stro. I've never used SeatGeek before, so I guess that's why it worked. Word, yeah. What I think is the best trade Cashman has made? Hey, I criticize Cashman. There's a few trades I could probably go with, though. The one that stands out is easily Clay Holmes. I mean, that's one of the greatest trades in baseball history, to be honest. In terms of getting something for nothing, and they really got something. Just the Pirates had no idea. And even the Yankees were hyped about Holmes. I mean, they definitely had no idea he'd be this good. So yeah, probably Clay. I don't love putting him back out there if we don't score. I mean, it's still a 3-0 lead, and he's managed trouble so far, and his line's good. I would say, if anything, like if you are worried and you're the Yankees, you send him back out there no matter what, but have somebody ready to go. Which, speaking of, bullpen-wise, here's what we're looking at for tonight. So you had Hamilton through 22 yesterday, which a very promising outing by him. He looked good. Had 2 strikeouts, worked 2 scoreless innings. Hamilton looked good last night, so that's very promising. Clay ended up having to, they voluntarily put him in because they don't want him to have too long of a layoff. So it really fucks him up when he does. So he had a 6-pitch outing, but if they need him today, he'll be available. Which, as of right now, they will. It's a safe situation. Other than that, though, Ferguson and Gonzalez, they're both good to go. 2 lefties, which it's a pretty left-handed hitting Twins lineup. Well, a lot of switch hitters as well, but yeah, pretty much like everybody's. Santana's available. Everybody besides, I mean, you probably don't go to Hamilton. But, like, I wouldn't even rule it out. They just won't really have to because they have so many other guys available.
You're taking that middle finger and you're just sliding along a seam, basically like that. And all the pressure's coming off that finger. And when you throw it, you're throwing it like a football, so you're just turning it over.
Do I think Chapman's going to come back? Like, overall, this Chapman?
He gets with his slider or his curveball. You're throwing it when you release it, and that's why you...
Is Ferguson our worst bullpen pitcher this year? Outside of Tonkin, yeah. I don't even really count Tonkin that much. He's just like a mop-up guy that, like, he ain't going to be here for a while. But Ferguson was acquired with legitimate expectations. Like, he's a reputable big league reliever for the Dodgers. But his stuff has been kind of diminished. Like, he was pumping 97 in L.A. We haven't seen that. Oh, damn, dude. Gleyber's hitting the ball well. Gleyber is hitting the ball well, folks.
He might hold it in the sense that, he doesn't have, here we go, that he has his 2 fingers, but everything's coming off of this middle finger, because that middle finger is just sliding off of a big seam, and that's where that torque is. I mean, a lot of times you'll see guys that throw curveballs with their fingers up, because everything's coming off of that middle finger. All the pressure is right there.
See, this is where it's great to have Jeff Nelson in the booth, stuff like this.
That separate their fingers when they're throwing breaking pitches.
Fly ball right field off the bat of Trevino.
Damn, this inning's going quick.
Kepler's there, 2 away.
So we got Waller then top.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, you're watching this game and you get the feeling the Yankees are ahead by 8 runs, but
It does feel that way, but I feel good.
It's still very
I still feel good.
At 3-0, and the Yankees have let the Twins stay in here, and a lot of pressure on Stroman, who's throwing up zeros.
Yeah, and Stroman's had a lot of traffic on the bases. And
Definitely do want to score more, for sure, Ace. But in terms of like the Yankees win this game, like I do feel quite confident. But ideally, yeah, I definitely want to tack on more than
Randa had a weak ground ball.
At least one.
The 5th inning. He's made his pitches. Pablo Lopez has really settled down here in the last couple.
Fly ball left field.
That was quick. All right, on to the 6th. On to the 6th. What's good, y'all? Favorite NFL team? Jets. Yep. Turn that shit off. I see the Mets 85 second half inning. Oh, 85 second half inning. Oh, no, really? So it must have just been, like, quick as hell. Like, quick as hell is, like, just a couple of pop-outs or something, ground-outs. Judge hit 11? Yeah, yep. Number 11 for Judge, a bomb. 467 feet. Hell yeah, let's go Jets. Let's go Jets. I'm excited for football season, but it'll get here when it gets here. This is like my time. Yo, I'll tell you, and I'm a big like in the Knicks obviously lately, and like good luck to the Rangers, all that. I appreciate this time, but I really also can't wait till baseball is the only show in town. When it comes to like mid-July or like the dog days, I love that shit, yo. And then you get into September, man, and obviously football starts then. But mid-summer when it's just baseball, and you just like you come home from the beach and it's like a nice 1 o'clock game, ready to watch. Yankees are doing well. I talked about it yesterday, but I love a classic summer, which just feels like we're setting up to have, where it's first place Yankees or like a team contending for first place with superstar players, Judge, Soto, Stanton doing his thing, Cole, blah, 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 blah. Like, filled Yankee Stadium crowds. Like, I think we're headed for that this summer. We're already kind of seen it. And that shit I love. That gives me a little nostalgia back to when I was young. It's a representable New York Yankees team that when somebody asks, like, oh, how the Yankees are doing? Well, they're in first place. Like, that's a vibe I get for this year that we're headed for this summer, and I can't wait. Nothing makes a summer better than a good baseball team, man.
The pressure
You know?
is off of your middle finger, and you're never on top when you throw a break.
Yes, go Knicks.
You're never on top.
Go Knicks.
You're on the side of the seam.
Yeah, Judge's number 11 was crushed. Go to Yankees app on Instagram.
Straight up.
You know?
When he comes, he snaps it, he rolls it, and he gets on top of that baseball. And
Scott Efra's going to take Tonkin's place. Well, I mean, right now you can make the case that, or it's really a question, like who's going to go down when Tommy Kahnle comes back. And the same reason why I expected Marnacho to go down when Birdie came back is because the Yankees do probably want a long guy. So is there a chance Santana goes down when Kahnle returns?
Torres
Quick out.
retiring Kepler. When you see the shots that we just showed you of Stroman,
I don't know. My guess is Tonkin will go down, but then they won't have a long guy.
their shoulder, and even their hands. It's not a curiosity that everybody gets hurt. It's an unnatural thing to do that to your body.
Yeah, well, you see that? That's
You can't straighten your arm
No,
out?
that's it. I'm really good riding a bicycle when I have to make a left turn because I just stick my arm up and it's automatically going that way.
So if you had to have your arm straight out, you couldn't do that.
No, left you can, but right you can't.
What if somebody snapped it into place?
Oh, a little hesitation by Stroman there. That was cool.
That might not go well.
Popped up.
Correa pops it up.
Cabrera. Two dead.
Carrera's there, 2 down.
The torque that you throw, I mean, you look at this pitch here.
Nicholas, James Smythe, you go to his Twitter.
This to me, yeah. This to me
He
looks
always
like
posts it like every
looks
single
to me
day.
his
But there's also some site, I think like RotoWire has like
But that's a cutter.
pitch counts and something like that. Like if you look up like Yankees bullpen usage on Google. But I get this from James Smythe on Twitter, who's a Yes research guy.
Tight spin or really snap it at the end. With a breaking ball.
When the Yankees are in first place, the world makes sense again. You're not wrong, King Breezy. It really does. Like, yeah. Shit just feels right.
And then a slider, you're getting all
Which we got to win this to be in first place. Well, to stay in first place. This is the Orioles, their walk-off win today. They're tied for first, so. Bro, like, we won today. We have 29 wins. Like, that would be nuts.
And that's why you can't straighten your arm
That's
out.
why I can't straighten.
Ron is a long guy, but well, Ron's not really a long guy. I mean, like, you could look at him as, like, nice. All right, so in the end, 6 scoreless innings for Stroman.
Retires the Twins in order.
So that's a good start, assuming he's done.
We go to the 7th.
Assuming he's done. The Stroman to the 7th? It's a good question. How many pitches is he at? 91? Why not? Why not? Let him start the 7th. Hold off on letter grades for now. I'm not even going to post on Yanks Avia because I think he probably is going to back out for the 7th. 91 pitches through 6? Yeah, word. And, dude, it's the bottom of the order, too. He's got 7, 8, 9. So the bottom 3, yeah. Have him start the 7th. Oh, but with Ron. Yeah, I mean, Ron's stats this year were good. Like, I didn't feel that great watching him pitch. I didn't think he looked amazing. Or I didn't think he looked so back to, like, where he was a couple years ago. 5-pitch inning, yep. Yeah, word. Volpe. Oh, let's go. Volpe, Soto, Judge. Let's go. Judge now has the highest slugging percentage on the team. Let's go. Yes. Good catch, SP. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. With a fucking 379 OBP. Give me a break. I still can't believe it. I don't want to keep bringing that shit up about the way people are talking about it, but it's just so ridiculous. 2022 Ron was a beast, Chris. He was so good. But what I was saying before is that, like, he's not... I mean, he can give you a little bit of length. Like, he's more He can give you 2 innings, sometimes maybe even 3, possibly. But he's not a true, like, long man, like, slash swing man. Like, Michael Tonkin has history, like, he can give you so much length where he could technically be a spot starter for you if you really needed.
Listen, I've been following you for a while. The bottom line is you get your A swing and generate a lot of pop.
I just want to go.
I'm getting this A to B.
Oh man, straight to the ball. Barrel. Hitting the ball is the hardest thing to do. I'm a person from 0-0. I'm looking for spin.
Here at Target Field, and it looks like that'll do it for Marcus Stroman. A 5-pitch, 1-2-3 6th inning, and he gets congratulations from his teammates. They kept a pretty good.
Oh, is Stroman done?
Off the board for 6 innings, and he leaves trailing 3-0. Now the Yankee bullpen will check the final.
Dude, I'm looking at Tonkin's. I may be off on this. Like, Tonkin's never gone, like, crazy length before.
Those are the numbers on Stroman.
I mean, definitely can give you the most length to anybody in the bullpen, but, like, even he honestly doesn't look all that. He had a couple, like, 3. He's pitched like 3 and a couple thirds. A few times. 3 innings, yeah. 4 innings.
3 walks, 2 strikes.
So, yeah, I mean, they just need a better long guy if that's what they're going to do. But, yeah.
Against a team that traditionally.
All right, let's go, Vogt.
He was going in career-wise with almost a 6 ERA, 6 starts.
So, yo, letter grade for Stroman. What are we thinking? Didn't look great, but in the end, what we care about is results. And final line, assuming he is done, 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 2 Ks, 91 pitches. So 6 scoreless for Marcus Stroman. ERA down to 3.33.
Ground ball is short. Correa.
6 scoreless. I mean, I'll give him an A minus. And that's just great.
One down
Let's
here in
see.
7th.
A, B, A minus, A minus, B plus, A. I'll say A minus. Yeah.
For 3 against Lopez.
I need a better long guy. That's what she said.
And
Oh, that's it for Pablo Lopez.
every at bat for Soto this year, and he has really looked overmatched by Lopez in the going to the bullpen.
Soto's kind of struggling lately, too. I mean, just in general.
The history that they have, Lopez doesn't do that.
Yeah, the Phillies are good, man. Phillies are good. When do teams usually start making trades? July? Yeah, I mean, that's the trade deadline month, so definitely. But you'll start to see, I mean,
Waits, it's 3-0.
now the Luis Arias deal, like with the Padres, that's totally like an outlier. That usually doesn't happen, a deal that big. But you'll start to see some shit go down sometimes in June. Like, there'll be an early... The Yankees, even a few years ago, they got Edwin Encarnacion, which was a really big trade. They got him in June, like mid-June for Edwin Encarnacion, so... We're not that far away from, like, at least like the rumor mill starting. Bro, I want like a Whopper or something. One sec, y'all. I'm just posting Stroman's final line to Yanks AF. Oh, bro, my storage on this computer to the right here keeps like fucking crapping out. And like I got nothing else left to delete, but I like pretty much ran out of storage on this computer.
It's over his head. The Guardians walking off.
Alright, let's go. What's with these fucking commercial breaks?
Gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember.
Well, there's a line on Lopez, 6 and a third. He allowed 10 hits, but just 3 runs. Didn't walk
Only 3
out of
Ks, though.
strikeout 3, so they turn it over to the lefty, Cody Funderburk, to face Soto.
Let's go, Soto.
Swing and a miss.
Funderburk 92 to 93 on his fastball, big slider, throws a cutter to change
6 innings, 2 hits.
The Twins are a highly analytic team. They work off a lot of numbers, and most teams in baseball do now. But the Twins, a small market, it's kind of under the radar. But
Word.
Rocco Baldelli is a guy who is
3.33 ERA for Stroman.
sheets, and they really manage that way.
Is that 9 starts in?
Every game that way.
Yep, 9 starts in now.
Talking a four-time around the lineup for Lopez,
Pretty good.
and,
Pretty
Soto
freaking good.
had great numbers in the past against him, even though not tonight.
And yo, I think he fulfilled my request, which was don't allow more than like,
Pretty even.
I think I said if you throw 6 innings, don't allow more than 6 or 7 combined base runners between like walks and hits, and he did that. 2 hits, 3 walks, or 5 base runners total.
3-2.
That looked like a strike, Soto.
Wanted to leave it at a 3-0
That looked like a strike to me.
Any more damage?
I know, judging 250 already.
Lopez struggled.
Yo, what's good, McNugget man?
Especially everything was up, and he
Oh
had
yeah,
a
Judge is
little bit
back.
of game plan against
Judge is
them.
big time back. Celtics just
Start
won.
putting together in the last 3. Wound up giving you a quality start.
As in like, they're now advancing, right? Saying my wife keeps sending me vids of her and her boyfriend. What?
Out to right field. That ball's
Off the wall.
off the
Nice.
wall.
Oh shit.
Soto is going for 2. The ball gets past Kepler. And Soto will
Attaboy, Soto.
second with a double.
Why not double? All right, maybe Josh can get him in. Let's score this run. Let's get a 4th run here, chat. Let's get a 4th run here.
Well, there's that hanging slider.
Who said 105-mile double? I did. I'll bet.
Look how he just
Hell yeah,
stays on
SP.
the ball. Stays back, well balanced.
Normal price on the DoorDash where I'm at. It cost about $26 for a large Whopper meal. If I were to just order a large Whopper meal right now, I'm probably in that same range of like, it probably costs like with tip and all like $25.
Here's Judge.
Maybe a little less, but I feel like we're probably in the same range.
67-foot home.
911 OPS now too, so his OPS has officially crossed 900.
And then a couple doubles. One to right center.
Let's go,
one to
Cap.
left center.
Center field. Oh, that didn't stay up. Oh, wait, it was that. Let's go. 4 for 4. Another extra base hit, man.
Double. Soto scores, and it is 4-0 Yankees. Castro has had a rough 2 games in center field.
Dude, K just keeps picking on Castro.
Well, this is a ball off of Judge's bat. Watch Castro. He comes in.
That shit was
and then he has
smoked.
to retreat.
Attaboy.
Over his head by then.
RBI double for Judge. Scores Soto after his double.
Looked like a cutter or a
That's something, bro, we were dreaming about back in December when that trade went down.
Judge has seen the ball outstanding tonight. And Castro, it's like Ringling Brothers out there in center
Excuse me.
field.
4th hit of the night for Judge. 10 total bases, goddamn. It's badass. He hit the ball so hard, man. If I'm like, that's why I feel like kind of bad for Castro in a way, because like that's a tough. That one actually is a tough play. I mean, that shit was smoked.
His average, which was in the
Now, obviously, he came in first, which I always say not to do as an outfielder.
255 after
Yep,
his
Judge batting
tonight.
255. I think it's up on Yanks Ave.
In his last 17 games, including this one, he's 23 for 60.
Ground ball?
Headed to third.
Ah,
Miranda
I thought I might catch the line.
across the diamond again for Verdugo.
All right, so Judge's 4th hit. 4 for 4 now. Maybe I should get Wendy's. That shit was smoked, man. Didn't we know the exit velo on that?
They got off to such a slow start. Really, when you talk to anybody, everybody would say.
Yep, 4 for 4.
unless
How many
it's
exit velo on that? That must have been
Aaron
smoked.
Judge. And now the numbers are becoming more judgy. And this lineup is really starting to click on all cylinders.
Yep.
Jeff.
They are, and you look at the at-bats that Judge left spring with. I think he had a little over 30, because he had a little setback. You can't leave spring with 30 at-bats and expect to start the season on fire. And I know you go ask him, and he'll say, no, it didn't matter. I felt good. But, the numbers speak for itself. And look what he's doing now. After that, first 27 games when he hit about .170.
Ground ball sharply to short. Correa picks and gets Stanton, and that'll do it. So Judge with an RBI, his second 4 extra base hit game of his career.
Huge run, by the way. 4-0 Yankees.
There it is! 2000! A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home.
How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh? Man, it's hard to beat his feet right now.
Good shit, Cap. All right, that's posted.
Achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits.
Dan got to get that Wendy's chicken bucket.
That's what means
He,
right there.
Wendy's chicken, but how many nugs come in that? Is it the one where it's like it has 40 nugs? It is, yo, facts. Good choice for the thumbnail. Thanks, Broad Basketball. That worked out, huh? So I just posted the Judge on Instagram. And like Judge, his 4th extra base hit of the night. He smokes an RBI double. Now has a 923 OPS in the season. I'll never understand how people doubted this man. 4-0 Yankees. Right? Because that means was that... Yeah, 3 doubles and a homer. Yep, 4 extra base hits. Badass. I will be getting some food after I do highlights. I'm like trying to use willpower, not the DoorDash, because that's like part of the thing of like me going to Hoboken and shit, moving back on my own. Like I got to start being a little more financially responsible. Although that could wait till I actually move. I don't move till July 1st, yo. So I mean, like I'm in this crib for a good minute. For the foreseeable, well, I don't want to say foreseeable future, but the next 6 weeks I'm still gonna be here. Which that part is kind of whack. That's why I can't even get that excited about moving out. Because it's like, yo, I ain't moving out for. It's gonna be a whole nother season by the time I move out. Okay, not a great play by Castro, but like Judge still smoked that shit, man.
Let's take a look at how this is broken down. The game summary 4-12-1 for the Yanks, 0-2-0 for the Twins. Stroman went 6, gave up those 2 hits. Ball 3 struck out 2. Aaron Judge has had himself a week. 4 for 4, long home run, 3 doubles. Pablo Lopez hung in there despite giving up 10.
Oh wow, Judge's homer today was the 3rd longest homer in baseball this season, with number 1 being tied with Trout. A homer Trout had. Number 1 was his against Houston the other day, the one to the left center. Number 4 is Ohtani at 464. Oh, dude, I'll be watching some quick pitch tonight. We talked about this the other day a little bit. And here's Luke Weaver. Oh, this would be a treat to watch. 4-0 lead too. Oh, this feed's ahead of mine. But yeah, like when the Yankees do well, man. It's like I fucking just love baseball. I love baseball. The Yankees do well. It's like give me all the quick pitch. Give me all like the MLB Now shows. Like I'll be listening to like baseball till I sleep. But it's like when they lose, I want nothing to do with it. You think I'm watching quick pitch if the Yankees were to lose tonight? Hell no. Atta boy. Look at dude, his fastball just plays, man. Big time. Last 9 games. Been really good, yeah. He's been so good though to where like you don't even need to point out the last 9 games or so. Although he has been like picking it up as of late. Just overall in the season now, his numbers are great. Whip below 1, mid-2 ERA, over K per inning. Weaver's been awesome. Dan debating Wendy's or McDonald's, LMAO. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I don't know. Hey, what up, Nell? Yep. Judge passing Ohtani before we in Hoboken watch. Oh, let's go, King Breezy. I like that. I like that. I do have Judge hitting 50, by the way, for the record. I absolutely do have him hitting 50. This is just the beginning, bro. This is just the beginning. Yes, he did. Of course he said perfect game. Oh, they're saying ahead of time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's nice hearing Shackle just go back and
I
forth.
didn't go there.
You did not.
No, because it kind of brought me back when David Cohn and David Wells threw theirs.
I was willing to die on that hill.
And that's the hill to die on.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Shaq called that. I love, dude. Shackle's the man. Nice.
The best line
Another strikeout on a fastball.
that I ever got from John Stroman. If I can control what goes on in the field, I'm grossly underpaid.
That's good.
It'll be a 2-1.
Do I still have Judge for MVP? Yes, I do, Nicholas. Yes, I do. Remember now, a couple weeks ago when Judge was still struggling, I said, yo, if he's still doing this by Memorial Day, I give you my word, I will change my pick. Is then I'll go Soto. But, dude,
Perfect game. Then the superstition.
Judge saved that pick and then some well ahead of Memorial Day. That ain't gone. Get the fuck out of here. Don't get the hell out of here, I should say. But yeah, no, I have Judge MVP for sure. Let's see the WAR difference between the two. Obviously, Soto's gone off to the better start still, but Judge won. This is entering today, by the way. So before 4 hit 3. Oh my God, if Judge might go to 2 tonight. Soto at 2.3. Which is no secret. Soto's been better since the start of the season. But dude, like WRC plus wise, they're not going to be far from each other. I mean, let's check live WRC plus right now, actually. Because Soto entered at a 172. Judge entered at a 148.
That's all I care about.
Judge might be in the 160s now. Well, Soto just had a double, so his isn't going to drop.
I mean, that's going to happen again. It's not like it's a special thing that you got to do the superstition.
All right, live WRC plus for Juan Soto, 171. And Judge, I bet you Judge with the 4 extra bases, I bet it's probably in the 160s.
40 minutes.
162. Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Not good enough.
You're not seeing the gym.
Judge now has a 383 on base, 540 slugging with a 162 WRC plus.
Yes.
I'm gonna post that.
You gotta come down
I
from a
learn something
performance like
every
this.
day.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, come join me.
You actually go to the gym after doing
Yes.
Doesn't this open up a whole new perception of Michael Caine?
It actually disappoints me.
Well, he goes to the bar, I go to the gym, so it's the opposite effect.
So all those nights where you're invited out to eat and you decline, it's because you're going to the gym.
Right.
Wow. Dedication.
There's a base hit to right field.
Oh, good.
Miranda picks up a 2-out single.
It's like disappointing and impressive at the same time.
Well, as I get older, Jeff, the body is not as forgiving when you eat at night.
Well, you don't have to eat it. You do that 6 o'clock and then you shut it down.
Well, Troy, the guy who was on, our producer, he ate last night at 11 o'clock. He had a full
And it
meal.
takes him 2 hours to walk it off.
Here's Julian.
Dude, Judge could legitimately go from being a 1.6 WAR guy entering today to possibly eclipsing 2 overnight.
Just got a text from Paul O'Neill. He said, hey, we can FaceTime and work out together real late for old time's sake.
No, with him, it's not a shock. I mean, they used to do that as a player. I mean, I see a bunch of guys who go in the weight room after the game.
A lot of teams do that.
Yeah. We also would go, well, I never went in the weight room after the game.
4-0 Yankees are in the bottom of the 7th inning. And there's the strike. 0-2 on Julian.
So I might come back. I'll come down with a few beverages and I'll watch after the
You're
game.
going to watch me work out? That sounds great.
No.
We got a day game tomorrow.
Judge is a 993 OPS over his last 30
I need you
games.
to get your sleep. Swing and
And a boy weave and then change up. Dude, another great outing by Weaver.
It's a hit. One man left on base. Let's go to the 8th.
There's a ball driven deep left field, up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field, and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field, Rick Snyder back. He's going to win it goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
There's never been a better time to do business in Western Australia. Our network of global investment and trade offices connects you to our world-leading industries and highly skilled workforce. Western Australia. It's like no other.
Left field. Corner back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off.
Was good, yo. Is Judge on 5 for 5? Watch. Let's see. So we're going into what, the 8th now? Who's up? Rizzo. He's not guaranteed in that bat. But shit, if he gets out, yeah, why not? Does Weaver finish the game? No, I don't think so, because he's not really so much in the long. And that's another thing. If the Yankees had Weaver not being this good, then he's the long guy. But at this point, he's a legitimate, like, 1 to 2 inning dude. High leverage dude. No, but I bet he goes to second inning. I don't know. I don't think he finishes, though. Oh, yeah, it's just Volpe, too. Volpe and Rizzo, yep. Got to join the hit party.
67 feet. Many doubles after it. All the Yankees doing their job. The stars are out tonight in Minneapolis.
Shackle sounds like a little Ryan Rucco. Shackle and Rucco are boys. They went to college together. Fordham.
The Yankees go to the 8th inning up 4-0. Anthony Rizzo will lead it off against Thunderbird. Want to know? And there's a strike.
Let's go, Riz.
1 on Rizzo. Rizzo's 0 for 3. 2. Two and 2. Rizzo, Torres, and Trevino here in the 8th inning. Yankees try to take the second game of this 3-game set and take another series. Swing and a miss.
Rizzo down on strikes. All good.
Down on strikes.
He's been good lately. Real good. Shit happens.
Nasty slider down and away. Thunderbird expanding the zone. This bullpen for the
Word.
Twins, I think they have
Today's
the
baseball
ultimate
today app's already at 14K.
bullpen. They have a Jackson.
Yo, if anybody's like a baseball fan here that doesn't watch baseball today, JM Baseball YouTube channel every day, Monday through Friday. 5 topics, 30-minute show.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Names coming out.
So Chris Rose, Trevor Plouffe, I produce it every day, and we go live on YouTube. So if you're a fan of live streams, baseball talk, we'll be live 11:30 tomorrow on the baseball JM Baseball YouTube channel.
Have a few sands.
Oh, Rob, why would you bring that up, bro? Why would you bring that up? Rob says, "Did you get a haircut from a lawnmower?" You know what, man?
Go grab a burger at the Thunderbird.
Sports Clips did me dirty again. Now, I will say, I don't think it's as bad as last time, but I can't tell till 3 days are up. I got this shit,
Maybe we'll stop.
not yesterday, Monday. So by the end of like tomorrow, I'll be able to know like how good the haircut actually is. For now, bro, it's like this part of my hair is all used to being like pancaked and smushed. You know, I'm glad you're honest with me though. Somebody tried to tell me yesterday, like, "Oh, you got a haircut. It's nice." I said, "Fuck you. I know you're lying."
Let's hit the bowl.
How you doing, Rob? Yeah, get out my face, Rob. Get out my face. Oh, did you just see the bald spot? Dude, I'm telling you, yeah, it's like there's a bald spot, like right. It's like my. I don't want to say cal because it is kind of like actually balding, but like it's weird. I don't know if it's the way I put my hair or not, but like yeah, right here. It's horrible.
2 and 2 on Torres.
You kind of see right here a little bit too.
1 for 3.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, it's a tragedy. Whether it's going bald or just like weird formation, it's a serious issue that needs to be addressed.
Skip rope to get out of the way. 3 and 2. No, that was ball 4.
Ball 4. Attaboy, Glabes.
That's Torres.
So hit for Glaber today, a ball, or walk, excuse me. And his out before was really hard hit as well, so.
It's Yankees hockey jersey night. First 18,000 minutes.
I look like Adam Fox. You know, I've gotten that before. The Rangers guy or whatever.
So get yours today, Yankees.com.
Dan told us to never go there after they fucked him up last time and then went again. I know, man. No, you're right. You're so right, Chris.
Runner goes.
But yo, it's tough because like, oh wow, they would have had him dead as a duck.
By Julian. They might have
Bro,
a stolen base.
I just can't do a haircut where I gotta like make an appointment and like base my day around a scheduled haircut appointment. And I feel like for that, you kind of have to go to like Sports Clips or something. And like somebody's saying like get like a mid drop fade or like a low taper fade. Like that's not my vibe. I do like the mullet. Like I want to have a mullet. Just right now it's. I mean, this is gonna look like a mullet right now, to be honest. Whatever.
Line foul.
I'm here to win baseball games. Damn it. Waves and hair, you're getting more head. Fair enough. You damn better start wearing hoodies for streams. Tell him to come my way, SP. So nobody's warming up, right? So Weaver's definitely going back out for the 8th. And then we'll see who they do for the 9th.
0 and 2 on Trevino.
Let's go, Trevino. I feel like that. You know what I bet they do?
Slowly.
I would guess. Oh, he might reach.
Switching
Yep.
Julian,
Oh, no, wow.
and he just gets Trevino.
Trevino's not very quick, obviously.
Torres advances.
I bet Weaver for the 8th and then Victor Gonzalez for the 9th would be my guess.
That was a smart
Lock it in,
play.
chat.
You gotta know who's running. He was able to field it with his glove.
Definitely get him more. I mean, dude, that's what I got.
Go out at first. Anybody quick,
That's like what, like my hair, like my, that's what I always have a mullet,
shovel it with your
but when
glove.
I just got it cut, it's like kind of like not mullety looking.
Smart play right there.
That was a nice play. It's all right. Let's go, Waldo. Man.
And he gets Cabrera for the final out.
Judge will get another at bat though. Next inning. Who's gonna be top? Bum bum. Dan, can you post your Twitter handle on here? I follow you on Dan Rourke, on any other channels. Well, it's Dan Allen Rourke on Twitter. I don't really tweet though as much as I used to. Although I did tweet tonight. Talking about Judge haters. I used to tweet hella, bro. It was actually a problem. I was a fucking psychopath on Twitter. Now I just kind of like, and it's not Yankees Avenue, so I don't pay attention to it as much. I also go on there for like news and whatnot. I say this as I've tweeted twice in the last 20 minutes. That doesn't count. For those that were around for like 2021, Dan Allen Rourke on Twitter, or even like 2022, a little bit last year, I used to be a fucking menace. McNugget Man, what do you mean? Go ball, my guy. Now you guys should actually get in my head. It's all good, Rob. I love you. I love you, man. I'm gonna go look in the mirror too, see if I'm balding. I mean, what is this, bro? That's like how like dogs' undercarriages look, where it's like mushed, scattered hair. I'm like Roger Maris, going for the home run record. You know. Whatever. That actually sounded like I was really hurt by it. I was like, whatever. Yep, 4-hit night for our cap via the Yankees. Dan, what was your old channel name before Yanks Have? I always try to remember. I can't. It was just Dan Rourke. It was just Dan Rourke. Yeah, no, also Morgan, you really are an OG then, yep. I used to always get them mental, yep. Always get those mental health things. Because like, anytime you lose a game, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I was like, time to go drive off, or time to go drive to a fucking telephone pole or something. Yep, Chili Davis, you guys are correct. I don't think Judge does a derby, but if he does, he's my pick. I don't think so either. But I'm with you if he were to, for sure. I wouldn't mind a Yankee doing it, but like, I feel like we got to win the World Series first and then start doing those things again.
But he would go up to
you know?
and say, hey, you should have thrown. I was looking for that pitch the whole time. So you should have thrown this too.
Itchy.
Really?
Anybody ever have lice?
That's got to be highly unusual.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, because there's so much movement with players on different teams. I mean, you don't want to really give anything away. I mean, because you might face.
I think a post game
you
here.
might face me on a different team, but he was always that way. He was that way with everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, Judge's OPS now is only 20 points lower than Soto's. That's incredible.
I mean, you shocked me.
I mean, there would be, you would get information from your own hitters, from opposing hitters, because they always talk to each other during batting practice, and I would have a hitter come up to me and say, hey, this guy's looking for this.
Yeah, who was the third Derby winner? No, 2011. I remember watching that first home run. Actually, no, that's not the first home run Derby I watched. I watched Hamilton in 08. I remember that. What are the Yankees won the? Make shaving cream pies great again. Yeah, dude. I do miss that. You think Judge will do other stuff like the Derby and WBC if he wins the World Series? Yes, I do. I do, Omar. Especially the WBC. I would love for Judge to do the WBC, which hopefully by then he will have won a World Series. Nice. And that was K for Weaver, third of the night. Third inning and a third. Yeah, which when's the next WBC? That would be. It's every 4 years or every 3. I think they alternate. But it was last year, obviously. So at the very least, it's not until like 2026 spring training. So yeah, hopefully by then he'll have won a World Series. He might still do it even if he hasn't. But I don't even want to think about a world where that's the case. We're going to the World Series this year, though, chat. I'm telling you, we're at the very least going to the World Series. Which if we don't win it, doesn't mean shit. I don't care. But I'm excited about that. I think we're the best team in the American League, especially come October, with upgraded, slightly upgraded bullpen, as well as Garrett Cole back. We'll see what Jason Mingus, what his role is when he returns. Jason's on the stream deck now too. I got him a oh shit. There we go. He has his own little page now. 677 slugging last year. Heads up. No! You fucking goat. Nelson's a $5 super chat, my fucking boy. I was chilling with Nelson the other night. For those who don't know, my best friend. Dan, I'm pissed. Quick Pitch can only be found on Sling TV for $56 a month. And now I found my love for recapping the night after. Wait. Did you buy it, Nelson? First of all, wait. Quick Pitch can only be found on Sling TV. $56. But like, do you get other shit too, Nelson? What Nelson referred to, anyways, we were. I was chilling at his house today. We were having our LAN party, and we didn't have access to Quick Pitch, so we just went through MLB's YouTube channel and just watched all like the game recaps, which was fun as hell. They got good game recaps on there. It's almost like a,
Missed outside.
it's very much like a condensed game as Weaver walks Jeffers. Not an entirely condensed game because they don't show like every out. But anyways, hell yeah, now. My love for recapping the night after our land. I'm curious, Nelson, if you bought that. Did you pay the $56 a month? If you did, hey, good on you, bro. That's just, if you didn't, I also don't blame you. That's a fuck ton of money.
Twins are 0 for 9 tonight with runners on base.
Quick pitch of this shit, though. I'll be watching quick pitch
4-0
tonight.
Yanks. Pitch is high from Weaver.
Nell, you're the fucking man, bro. You know that. Yankees will win. I'll do game highlights, and then I will maybe rip the pen a couple times to go get some Wendy's. Here's the only thing I know about tonight's dinner. It's going to be chicken-based. I can even see myself doing like a... I don't even so much want like a... I just want the just give me like the spicy chicken sandwich patty from Wendy's. I don't even really need the it in sandwich form.
2 on Kepler.
Yeah, word. Now I was gonna say, or $56 a month. Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Bruised right knee.
I'll just watch the MLB YouTube channel. Yeah, facts. Yep. Bro, Nell, even if you weren't paying for all that stuff, $56 a month is fucking nuts.
Has 80 home runs here at Target Field.
Michael says, "Hey Dan, do you watch Talking Yanks or just work on the editing and stuff? Love the work you do at John Boy. Thanks." Yeah, thanks, bro. I don't watch Talking Yanks, and it's for one reason. I do not like watching other people's. I don't really, especially if there's like a news topic that comes out. I don't want to hear somebody else's take on it before I give my own. If that makes sense.
The Yankees have been using Hamilton.
And that might be my one flaw as a Yankee fan. I will say I am very much like, not my way or the highway line of thinking,
Weaver's really done well out of the Yankees.
but the way I see it, when I think of something that's like, I have my opinion, that is all I need. When it comes to the Yankees, anything else, I'm not like that, except for one person. I will listen to the Michael K. show about Yankees baseball. Other than that, dude, I'm a pretty big BT and Sal fan, for those who listen to the midday show on WFAN. I will turn them off, even though I like them. I listen to them almost every day, whether it's football, basketball, whatever, or Mets. I will turn them off when they talk Yankees. I will turn off almost every radio station in New York when they talk Yankees. Except, you know who I have respect for? Evan Roberts knows baseball. I'll give him that. And this is, well, let me also get this clear too. This is, Jimmy and Jake obviously know Yankees baseball, so it's not even to do with that. But it's also just like, I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't make me sound like a fucking like conceited dickhead. Like, it's like, I know my take, that's all I kind of need to know. When it comes to the Yankees, at least. It's like, I don't need anything more. Whatever the situation is, it will click in my head. Whereas, like, other times, if I'm listening to a podcast, it's usually on a topic I'm like, I need to know more about, or like, I'm interested to learn more. If that makes any sense. And I will say, working for John Boy, I don't listen to too much, or I don't watch too much John Boy content because I'm around it all the time, you know? So that's part of it. Like, I hear Jimmy and Jake's voice all day long. All day long. So I don't really usually go out of my way to, But yo, Talking Yanks. Listen to that shit. It's the number one podcast in the Yankees world for a reason. Yo, I like Michael K. Michael K's a genius, man. Like, I can't say enough about him. Especially when it comes to baseball. The K Show is great, man. K Show is just great. Presented by the authority of the New York Yankees, they may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. We're in a little bit of trouble here. First and second, one out. They're probably gonna have somebody up. Yep, Ferguson. Oh boy. Oh boy, chat. Oh, I like Zach Wilson. I don't know. I feel like on the fan though, SP, they don't. Oh, you're not even saying that they're. This show is very long. Well, yeah, I mean, that's just part of it. Sports Talk Radio. 4-hour show, 3.5-hour show. What's crazy, I see some of you guys mentioning Francesa, which I'll still listen to Francesa. He's got his podcast. I'll still listen to Francesa. I'll listen to him talking his baseball, too. But, dude, I mean, Francesa gets all the respect in the world. He's a fucking GOAT, or this whole thing we're talking about. But the fact that, especially, once Mad Dog left, he did a solo show by himself for 6 hours, or whatever it was, 5-6 hours, from like 1 to 6, 1 to 7, whatever. It was incredible, man. And was #1 doing, like, that's insane. A solo show.
Grounded to third. There's one across the diamond.
Nice. Good shit, Waldo. Good defense at third continues. Luke Weaver's good pitching continues. 2 scoreless. On to the ninth. On to the ninth. Let's go. Don is brilliant. Oh, yeah, let's see. I feel like at times Michael K says some ridiculous stuff, but 75% of the time I agree with him. Or you said, I like watching the K show, but I don't like Rosenberg and Don. Yeah, I love Don. I'm with you. Me and Nell talk about this like every day. But, I love Don. Don's great. Peter pisses me off sometimes, but like you said, no, he has my respect. Peter can just be annoying at times. But I do think he adds something to the show, which it might be like, I am one that does kind of like hate watch sometimes. Not that that's what I do with Peter Rosenberg. But, like, I don't mind being pissed off sometimes. Like, it's just because K's there to correct him. Like, if Peter says something dumb about baseball, the anger and disagreement I have, I can just, like, feel that through K, because he'll pretty much correct him the same way I would a lot of times when Peter says something dumb. And when it comes to football and basketball, I mean, maybe it's because I'm not too advanced in those areas knowledge-wise. I think Peter has good takes on those, or at least ones that are reasonable. And he's entertaining, but sometimes he can just be annoying. I love the K show, man. I just love it. Yeah, Mad Dog's great. Mad Dog, I think, was much better with Mike. But obviously. What up, Javier? My fault as Yankees fans. The team should be feared, not just in the AL East, but the entire MLB. Always competing for a World Series title. Anything else feels like we're not living up to the name. Yeah, I mean, dude, in the end, if we're not winning World Series titles, we're not living up to the name. So that's kind of what it comes down to. And until we do get back to that, like, you're not going to have that respect, As for if I were to actually compare to the National League, I don't even know enough about the Dodgers to say, like, concrete they're better than us. Maybe they are. But what I can always say, like, we'll deal with them when we get there. Get to the World Series, and then we'll preview that best of 7 series when it happens. But yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Trust me, like, the decline in status, slightly, not as dramatically as people have maybe made it out to be, because we had, 09, I would say, is not that long ago. For a Yankee fan, it is, but, like, for other teams to roast us about that, it's pretty stupid. But anyways, like, the Yankees, like, slight loss in status. While slight, it does bother me. It bothers me. But the only way to freaking get rid of that is to win the World Series, Yeah, Yankees are playing well tonight. Been playing well a lot lately. Yeah, so I wonder what they do for the 9th. Who's due up? Oh, for the Yankees, first of all. We're top, yeah, that's right. Volpe, Soto, Judge. Let's see. Who made that double play just then? Oh, Correa did. Okay, so for the 9th, you're looking at 6, 7, 8 for the Twins. Castro, Santana, Kirilov. Nice! Hit for Volpe, word. Good shit. Bet. So a hit, sack fly for Volpe, good day. Besides the error, but the error didn't come back and bite us, so whatever. Yeah, no, I love Don. I'm with you now. I don't know how many people hate Don. I like Don from the second I watched that show back in, like... I probably started watching, I guess, when it came on to Yes. Because early before that, I was watching Francesa on Yes when I was in, like, middle school. I remember watching the A-Rod interview live. Well, actually, they reran it for a second time. That's when I saw it. In, like, the 5 o'clock hour. He's safe. They didn't, though. They did not get him. Oh, shit, I get my post-game. Let's see. Who will be on the post-game picture tonight?
He just gets to the back of the base. Those bigger bases help. When you dive back, you get to that back part.
Yeah, we'll go with this.
Soto fouls it away.
The old school bases might have got picked off.
You good, bro?
Got Soto. Home plate umpire giving him some time. Looks like he's okay. Foul back. Still 1-2 on Soto. Soto doubled off the wall and right his last time up. He's 1 for 4.
Yo, for those who are possibly new or just maybe not, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Doing these every day, by the way. Every single day, these watch parties. But funny I say that because I'm not exactly sure about tomorrow. Because I got to drive up to Hoboken again, which is fucking annoying. But yeah, drop a like on the stream. Subscribe. All of that.
Leaning again, and he just gets
Come on, bro. You're losing by fucking 4 runs. Can we just get on with this?
So there are your 2 throws to first.
Yeah, Volpe, take off. 4-0. We'd improve to 29-15 if we hold on here.
Now you wonder, sometimes teams will have plays on the catcher. The catcher can see the runner.
So what do we? If Stroman would get the win,
How he jumps off.
Lopez would get the loss, so Stroman would improve to
Sometimes they'll
3-2.
drop that glove just to give that pitcher a little bit easier time to go over to first, because really you don't see the runner when you're in a stretch position.
Ground ball to middle. Wow, nice play, Correa.
There's one. On to first. It's a
He still got it, man. He still got it. Good for him.
pick by Correa.
That was a crazy play. All right, so here's what we're looking at as of right now for tonight's Yanks at post game. See?
He gets back on his feet, steps on the base, and good throw across the diamond to complete that double play.
I'm taking around something $2. Nice, bro. Good point by Joseph. 450 people watching, but only 200 likes.
Judge with an 0-1.
Not mandatory, but you know, when you show a little fucking class, huh? Just kidding.
Couldn't hold up.
Just
Count
kidding.
0-2.
Judge kind of looks like an amputee in this picture. Let's go, Cap. Oh, steps off.
And now they want to talk it over. Check out the swing path of his home run, the bat speed on StatCast 3D by Google Cloud. And Major League Baseball is definitely monitoring this. Bat speed 76.5 miles per hour.
I'd have to
Now he jumped all over that
put a
first
Manscaped cover on this. Yeah, we'll do that.
And Stanton has the highest average bat speed, which is over 80 miles an hour. One and 2.
Man, we're not going to do that. It's ugly. On this particular post game. Forgot Judge in the pick. No, I got Judge.
Well, most of the Twins were stepping.
It's Judge after he went deep, celebrating for Dugo.
Called the ball 2-2.
It looked like it was at the bottom of the zone. There's a slider. Jeffers trying to pull back up.
Let's go, Cap.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the ninth.
Good eye. Yo, I would so take a walk.
And the payoff. Foul ball, they'll do it again. And the 3-2. Another foul ball.
Yeah, facts, New York Finest.
467-foot home run to the third deck here at Target Field.
Yeah, Robbie, that's not true. Likes do. They do mean. We get a newsletter like pretty much every week. They let you know everything that's important to the algorithm.
And he works a wall.
And a wall for Judge. Good shit. Good shit. So OBP's going to be above 385 now.
There's no way that Stallman was going to
I'll show you my Civic duty.
throw Judge a fastball.
Yeah, so dude, deadass. Judge is my MVP pick. I said come Memorial Day if he was still slumping, I'll swap it up, but I was saying change it now.
Stallman pitched the ninth inning last night, retired.
Let's go Verdukes. Oh, where Verdugo got 2 hits.
Verdugo lost one to left field. Kirilov toward the line, toward the corner, makes the play, and that'll do it.
All right, let's wrap this shit up. Who do you guys think is coming in? My guess is Victor Gonzalez. I hope it's not Caleb Ferguson, bro. Hope it's not Caleb Ferguson. 386 OBP, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It was good at bat by Judge. All right. So we got our post game ready. As always, highlights will be up about 30 minutes or so after the game ends. Ideally sooner, but like it depends how good the internet is, you know. But to tell you this, when I do get back up to the Boke on July 1st, I will not be getting Verizon. And Verizon's my shit, yo. I've like lived and died by Verizon. I used to work for them. But although they did have somebody working on the tower, apparently outside my house today, so maybe it's like a road-wide problem. But this stream's been pretty okay. I'm hardwired over here, so we should be all right. Hopefully, I mean, it's already the 9th. Oh, dude, I'd kill a Whopper right now. Oh, I might have to do a Whopper. You have Fios, Dan? Yeah, but like the internet, just like I don't have the cable. Oh no, you're at Wendy's, dude. What are you getting? Yeah, G, Burger King's so underrated, bro. I'm not even kidding. If you had a bad experience at Burger King, fair, but give it another try. Give it another try. You will be surprised. It's good as hell. Did my VPN freeze? Now, so bring me some Wendy's, dude. Come on. I'm probably going to go after this. Hey, SP sends in a $9.26 super chat. Says Judge has a 926 OPS after that walk. March to MVP started in May. Fuck yes, SP. And thank you so much for that super chat. Very creative and a very good point by you. And like, dude, I'm not like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm not being a homer or a fucking D-rider for Judge when I say this. Like, I have him winning MVP. That is legitimately my prediction. If my life depended on it right now, I have Judge winning MVP. If I had to make a correct MVP pick or I die, Aaron Judge is winning MVP. All right, so it is Caleb Ferguson. I'm refreshing my feed, by the way. My VPN crapped out. $6 biggie bag, bacon double stack, nice. But no, I thought you weren't going to Wendy's anymore after they up the prices. $6 biggie bag, huh? What? Well, they said they were $5, right? You had the 4 for $4 and then you had the $5 biggie bag. Nelson, you're a fraud, dude. You said you weren't going to go anymore.
Two people come on to the bases, and all of a sudden.
Just kidding. I don't know if you ever actually said that, but I remember you were annoyed about it. All right, let's go, Ferg. Yeah, Ferg used to throw 97 with the Dodgers. Where'd that go? Oh, I know. No, I'm probably going to get one of these after this. Either that or Burger King. Oh, they actually got rid of the 4 for 4? Gee. Really, I haven't gotten that in a while, because when I go, I always get the spiced chicken sandwich. Works well with the bulk. A bulk that I'm no longer in, but it's protein. Dude, I'd kill a freaking a Whopper right now. Right down the middle. All right, dude, not a good... Let's see if K-Rose Castro again. Yeah, not a good series for him. Especially ask Michael K.
It's the fastball right down the middle at 94.
Yeah, the dynamic pricing. Thank God they didn't do that. I wish you could stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's not out of the question, though, Tristan. It's like, I want to. Dude, it's really just out of the weekday day games, bro. 'Cause it's like, I got to go up to Hobo. It's like, I could possibly stream tomorrow. But, like...
Santana takes a strike.
I may have to, like... I could stream maybe tomorrow and then, like, end it early. Just so I can have highlights ready to go by the time final pitch is done. And then bolt to Hoboken. Because here's the thing. could actually maybe do that. I can maybe do that.
Last time we saw Ferguson pitch
Because the
was Sunday.
realtor office that I got to go to closes at like 7. And this game tomorrow starts at like 1:30.
That, Sunday game against the
And I have to leave my crib by like 5 because it's like an hour and a half away. It's 1:10 tomorrow. Stay tuned. I'll let you guys know. I got to figure it out. Because also it's work day too, obviously. Although I pretty much split my days up. Like I'll do 3 or 4 hours. I mean, it's not a total split. It's majority in the morning. But I'll like usually do like another 3 or 4, at least 3 hours of editing tonight after the game. Especially when there's a day game the next day.
So he's pitched twice in the last 7 days. The one other time he threw just 4 pitches, so that's why they have him in here today.
29-15, man. That's going to be a nice-ass record.
Deep to left field. Verdugo back on the
Oh, wow.
play. Up against the wall.
Oh, that shit was gone.
Second out.
Hell yeah. All right.
Boy, Santana gave it a ride, but the
Yeah.
ballpark held it.
Yeah, it looked like the ball's not carrying that well here later in the night.
Infield is
I was about to give Ferguson some shit, man. Because then you'd have to warm up Clay.
Great job getting back to the wall. Had a couple steps left
that one is
until he hit that wall.
ripped into center field. He's proving to be a very good left fielder. Gets to the ball, has a good arm.
Yeah, he does get some great jumps out there in left field.
Margot pinch hitting for Kirilov. Oh and 1 on the foul ball. And the Yankees are a strike away from winning another series. Bounced up there, 1-2. Yankees won last night 5-1. They lead this one 4-0. Have an early start tomorrow. 1 o'clock Eastern time. You can watch that on Yes.
Yep, one more. Ground ball left side. This should do it. Waldo comes over to first, nice and easy. And just like that, 3rd win in a row. Series win secured in Minnesota. Yankees improved 29-15, which, let me update the standings graphic real quick, now has them back to being in sole possession of first place in the American League East. As although the Orioles won today, obviously so do the Yankees. And just like that, half game lead in the American League East, 29-15.
Without Garrett Cole, they've done a tremendous job. And Stroman 6 shutouts.
I don't want to push 2 of them.
Gave up just 2 hits, and Aaron Judge, what a night.
Sorry, 1
he
second.
had.
Anyways, Stroman gets the win.
Doubles and that big home run. I still think
Lopez
it's
gets the loss.
further than 460.
The Yankees are clicking, yo. The Yankees are clicking. It's kind of
Another great
the way they're playing right now. It's we're on we play today, we win today vibes. So good shit. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another stream. Appreciate you guys so much. And again, we do these watch parties every single day. I got to see what the deal is going to be for tomorrow with the day game and whatnot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Let's go Yankees. And drop a like on the video, please. Let's go Yanks.